Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart, breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart. Lost in the midnight blue, shadows of the moon. Here with open arms for you, feeling something so new. Said with me you'd reach the sun, oh but we were so young. Love me till the summer's done, but keep me in your heart, so I hold on. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart. Colors of the sky, breaks my heart. All I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. But all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. All I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky. to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. My name is Resorty, and to you, one and all, I say, hello, friends. How's it going? And Noms is here too.
Hello.
Hello, Noms. How's it going?
All right.
All right. How the?
Already had a meeting this morning, so I'm all ready to go.
You did have your meeting already, 8 a.m. Early meeting today. Yeah, I think we did not know it was happening last night. So definitely we may have gotten up this morning and we may have glanced at the old calendar and oh gosh, meeting in an hour. True?
Yeah.
True enough. Hello to you, Pepper Nga. Hello to you, HPG. Hello, Jim. How you doing, Jerry Moore? Welcome in, my friend. Hello to you, Sally. How's it going, Shrunk? I'm doing okay. Hope you are too.
What's going on George's line there? Is that a cat with a wig on?
I believe it's a cat with a wig on is talking. Yes, indeed.
Wow.
Hello, Ellis Dill. I know you're excited for photo time today. We have stories for you, or at least I do. We'll see how this goes. How's it going today? Hitalian. Hello, Jarl. Hello to you, Cyber Oracle. It's good seeing you. Thank you for that video you posted on Discord the other day. I had a chance to watch part of it, and I appreciate knowing things. Very kind. Mytherius and George, and welcome Micro Soup, and hello SCP, and hello absolutely everybody out there in viewerland. We here in Tokyo, it is a cold and rainy day here. Now, I don't have to leave the house until this afternoon, so my great hope is it will have warmed up and stopped leaking soon, where Noms unfortunately has to go fairly soon. How you feeling about that?
Well, I looked at the weather forecast. It had rain all day.
Rain all day? Alright, this day I will not manage to avoid the lacrimation of the sky, and so instead I will merely have my little umbrella and hope for the best. Hello, Steve! Hello, Calibum! You're up late. I'm glad you're here, my friend. I didn't watch this a little bit, but go to bed soon. Alright. Hello, Klaus. Cold and rainy there also. Yeah, it's one of these days. It's okay, though. I actually do enjoy the rain, as long as it's not terribly stormy, and as long as it's not blowing into me. But hearing the pitter-patter of rain on the roof or on an umbrella kind of makes my day. Noms, how do you feel about rain generally?
It's wet. I don't like wet.
The water is wet. It's true. Yeah, I think it's a place where we differ. As long as I don't have to go out into it, I totally love it. And then again, outside, I like it as long as it's largely under control.
I mean, if I am inside and I am warm, and it is outside, that's okay.
Yeah, it's like snow also in that measure. Klaus here has the correct Midwestern response to rain. It's raining heavily, we dislike this, but it's good for the crops. Particularly from Nebraska, it's good for the corn, and that's what counts, because we are all just servants to big corn. Oh my goodness. Slivers, you like the jacket today? Thank you. This is the rarest of the worn jackets. Eventually it'll have a new friend, I'm sure. New jacket friend one of these days, but yeah, this jacket's a little bit upsettingly loud for some people. It catches the eye in a horrible way. It's like my students who occasionally complain in their anonymous feedback that you walk back and forth too much in front of the classroom. This causes my eyes to get tired. I love this line so much. It's been a Japan-only line where I never got that in the US. Apparently Japanese people's eyes tire more easily. Or it's possible they're used to being taught by teachers who are locked in one place. And so they suddenly get someone like me who marches back and forth like an American. It's all very strange, so who knows. HPG, you're perfect will get 3/4 of an inch of rain every day from 3 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. So we got the water, but you don't have to deal with it. I understand that for sure. It's the same kind of thing as when my internet needs to go down for maintenance. I appreciate it so much, when they do the internet maintenance in the morning, and I don't have this awkward period of, oh no, no internet, I barely exist. It's unfortunate. Noms, I've been blathering along while you've been enjoying a little food. What food have you been eating?
I finished my breakfast donut.
You had a breakfast donut. That's great. What kind of breakfast donut today?
It was a honey dipped old-fashioned.
Absolutely. Take that wonderful old-fashioned and make it even more wonderful by dipping it in some sugary honey.
Yeah, I think it's called honey glaze. I don't know if it's actually honey, but
Yeah, no idea.
But what I like is that it encases the whole thing in a protective coating of sugar so it doesn't get stale.
Yeah, this is a place where we differ, correct?
Why you like stale donuts?
I like harder donuts. It's good workout for the teeth. No, I'm not sure. I like the consistency of biting through a slightly harder donut. If it's too airy, puffy...
It's not airy or puffy.
Whoa, or wet, then it just kind of like feels weird on my teeth. Not as good of a mouthfeel. These are words we use now, mouthfeel. So I think I would always choose a dry old-fashioned over one that's moister.
Yeah, I just don't want it to get stale. I don't like...
Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable.
bad.
It is reasonable not to like stale things. It's possible that I like stale things.
That's possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure, other than that, Noms, what stories you got? What's going on?
I have nothing.
That's just fine.
I am cold.
The heater's on, though I'm trying something new. Over the weekend, hello Bunny Frog. Over the weekend, the football league I follow launched a little greenwashing campaign. It's the kind of thing I shouldn't pay attention to, and yet I pay attention to. And right now, Manchester United's on top. The points are based on, or goals are based on, how many things you as a person, all the fans, promised to do to help the environment. And I didn't actually submit any of the pledges, but I was looking through and seeing the things like take a walk to work or take a train to work instead of driving. Oh, yeah, fine, no problems. Also things like, eat less meat, yeah, fine, whatever. But then also, it said maybe try keeping the heat at 18 degrees.
Yeah, I see you have done that.
I have done that, and I don't know how I feel about this. It might be entirely that it's too cold, but I think people in chat have previously said that they also keep their house at this temperature.
I think 18 is 68 Fahrenheit or so.
So it's not super cold. Yeah, it's in a reasonable range
I think
at least.
It's reasonable.
Yeah.
I just am. I'm going to wear a coat,
See,
so I'm not wearing my cardigan because I'm going to put a coat on because I have a cardigan at school that I put on.
Would you mind doing tippy toes for a moment? Never mind, still too short. So now the shoulders and arms are entirely exposed, where I of course have the 3 layers on, which is definitely helping with the heat situation. So yeah, we're gonna try 18 in here, except on the very coldest days, I'm sure it's fine. As I said previously, the heater here is pointed away from the microphone, and so also away from me, and because of that, the room has some trouble getting warm, because it's blowing directly into the coldest wall of the room, which I'm sure the physicists out here are saying, Resorty, you're wasting energy.
How come? Oh, I've forgotten.
Oh no. Wait, you're forgetting...
Oh yeah. How come no one has made a joke in chat about all the hot air in this room? Ha 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 ha.
Wow. That's something.
I'm proud of myself.
You're very proud of yourself. I'm glad that you find the contribution to the I was in the class, I apologize, the stream. Hello, Farinanthos, it's good seeing you today. Heating homes to a lower temperature has become more popular in Europe as burning fewer imported fossil fuels become more important also, or less fuels. Yeah, absolutely. In our case, Japan has terrible insulation because the Japanese government talks a big game on like sustainable development and lowering waste, and for whatever reason, the Japanese populace has just not gotten the message. Like, we are an incredibly wasteful people here, and we don't tend to go along with these kind of schemes, generally speaking. Yeah. Volo, it's good to see you for sure. It's good to see you all. Marks, welcome.
Yeah, I mean, Japanese businessmen have like those little down puffy vests that they wear under their suit jackets, though.
See, I think it's the case that at workplaces, they do care about lowering costs.
Yeah, they do.
Where they get home, it's much less so. And so in the workplace, you'll often see workers with blankets or coats
Yep.
on
Yep.
inside the workplace. But I think at home people do wear sweaters and such, but they don't like wear their coats indoors. I think. So yeah, definitely a different kind of culture. Right? I think it is the case at some workplaces in the U.S. I've seen this, but at many more I've just seen things be kind of warm. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you need to get going? I
Yeah.
hear you making I need to leave noises.
Yeah.
In that case, would I say goodbye?
Goodbye.
Very good. Noms, hope you have a good day.
Thank you.
I'll come see you after my
Okay.
teaching today.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Noms. Really, hope Brooke's okay. Okay, Noms. Okay.
Oh, I left.
You left your Tupperware. I will wash the Tupperware later. Goodbye, Noms. Thank you for the lid also. We'll see you later, City. Bye-bye. All right, hello again, everyone. Now just me, and now, as promised, it's time to talk about the weekend. First of all, the Wrexham match. It was not a good match. Don't worry, not too much football talk here, but Wrexham lost 3-1. The first score against Wrexham was 5 minutes in. The second one a little bit later, but still before we scored it all. Maybe like the 12th or 13th minute. So it was a rough one from the word go, basically. And the thing to say is Wrexham is so unbelievably bad on the road. I don't remember how many we've lost. I think we've lost the past 3 matches in a row, and like the past 5 on the road, maybe. It was pretty bad. And yeah, it was not a fun match to watch because on the road, our manager is definitely concerned about giving up goals. And so the defense plays a little more back than usual. And the midfield does also. And our distribution strategy for getting the ball from the very back to the very front is the defenders just kick it as hard as they possibly can. And so it goes flying down the field. And ostensibly, the strikers are supposed to try to get it, but they can't because the kicks aren't accurate enough. And so over and over again, our strategy is just give up possession. I'm sure it's fine. And the trouble here is that our defending players aren't that good at passing. Like, they're generally okay, but not good enough to do strong ground passes when they have opposition pushing into them quickly. And so one of our strongest players, a man named Elliot Lee, he plays in the midfield, and the ball is just kicked over his head over and over again, in part because I think he's the shortest player on the team, and so there's just no chance of him getting involved. So it was a really frustrating match to watch. Now, with that said, I'm no real manager. I've only played Football Manager a few times. I know some words about football, but I'm sure the manager will figure it out or lose his job. We'll see which one. But yeah, frustrating match for sure. Hopefully next week goes better. And the nice thing about this month is there have been a bunch of canceled or postponed matches over the past few months. And so for the next little bit here, there's going to be a Saturday match and a Tuesday match. A Saturday match and a Tuesday match. Not this week, but for the 3 or 4 subsequent weeks. So much football coming. It's going to be wonderful, and you'll have to listen to me blather on about it. Now, with that said, I do want to talk about one goal. I won't show the video, I'll just mention this. But the opposition, Salford, scored directly on a corner kick. So corner kicks, when the ball goes out the far end, when kicked out by the home or the team who's defending, then they get to kick the ball from the corner of the field, and it's usually delivered into a little mass of people. They're supposed to then kick it into the goal or head it into the goal. Instead, the fellow at the corner kicked the ball, and it went all the way around and went into the goal. And that was horrible, because it was a moment of, oh no. Yeah, it was the kind of freak goal you don't often see, but it was an impressive piece of footballing, but a horrible thing to have happen against your team. Anyway, no more football talk for the rest of the day, I promise. The other big thing this weekend is, as mentioned on the last stream, we did have a chaperoned group in a lot of touch, Sally, exactly, straight in from the corner, straight into the goal. I want to show the video, but I won't do so. It was horrible. Also went to a museum this weekend, chaperoned a group of students to Team Lab Planets. And boy howdy, I do have photos for you. Not as many as I should, but with that said, I would like to Uh-oh. It's not capturing right. 1 second. I'd like to do a tiny little bit of background first. There we go. So the place we went to is called Team Lab Planet. Right. And it's going to be very, very hard for me to fully explore and explain this place because it is so very much experiential. Like, there will be things to see, and I'll try to describe what happens around it, but the wall on the way inside says directly, this is a full body experience. And boy, howdy is it. And I can only show you the visual part, of course. I'll try to describe past that. So I'm looking just for the building. I forgot to take a picture of the building, unfortunately. That's how you spell outside this. Like, there we go. So it's this thing. It's this kind of like standard kind of boring building outside. And allow me to show you, I guess this photo maybe. Let's see if we open in separate tab. Are you big enough to talk about? Yes. Okay, so Team Lab Planet Tokyo is this group. Team Lab are these groups of artists, maybe artist collective, that attempt to make really fascinating, immersive, experiential artworks that are all inside this kind of nondescript building. Right? The outside looks like just a warehouse maybe. And the thing to the left there, this giant black, what is it, a spire, a monolith, some kind of like monument, lights up with fire. This is the first thing to say about this. If you want to, you can set up a little Team Labs app, and then when the fire is going there, it's like a video of a fire, not a real fire, you can capture the flame on your phone, and then take the flame with you, and like place it somewhere, not leaving your phone behind, but leaving, like clicking a map. And then a bit of the Team Labs fire will have gone elsewhere in Tokyo, maybe even in the world, I'm not sure. But they have a map then of Tokyo that shows all the different places where their flame has gone. And a lot of the experiential art here is very much based on what the people are doing in relation to it. So that artwork only works if people will take the flame and leave it elsewhere. And I found that absolutely fascinating, the way in which they think about, okay, this artwork will only work if people buy into it. Otherwise, it just sits here. It's kind of cool thought. Anyway, we were supposed to have 60 students show up with us. Instead, we had only 54. A number of other ones called in sick or otherwise were unable to go. Now, in order to encourage the students to not do this, they do have to pay a small amount of money, 5,000 yen, which is $3.70 or something. And yeah, the majority of the fee is paid by student activity money, which is part of tuition, I'm sure, but I don't know how that part works. The area you'll see right in front of you in the middle there. Do I know about the mouse wheel click? I am mouse clicking. It's not really doing anything. What is mouse wheel clicking? Teach me more, architect. I don't know how to use computers. Anyway, the area you'll see right in front there, in the very middle, is the holding cell. The holding cell for groups. For groups of people all at once. And then the right-hand side, about the area where the tents are, is the place where people line up to get in. And I believe they allow in 100 people every half hour. There you go. So we had a group of 57 or so people, and we were told as we got there, or as we called last week, that we all go in together. This was false. And so they made us split up the student group into a group of 15 and then a group of 40, 42, whatever it was. And I thought it was the case that the 15 were the ones who were going in first. And so I picked the people who were there earliest and said to them, you all get to go in. You 15, you're lucky. And then it was the 40-some that went in instead. Oof. And then the other group, which I stayed as part of, we had to wait for a half hour more. So I understand what they're going for. I understand they don't want us to be overwhelming the events, the experiences on the way, could only so much space at each new artwork. But yeah, it was a little dispiriting for some of us, unfortunately. Oh wait, real quick. Apparently mouse wheel click on a hyperlink opens it in a new tab. Is that true? Give me a hyperlink, please. Here we go. Oh, that's fun. Do you not want to see me doing, like, right-click, open a new tab? This is what I've done my entire life, or as long as I've had internet browsers. Do you want this now? Do you want me clicking through like this? Oh, that's nice. I think the one problem, though, is I also want to, open... Wait, mouse wheel scrolling. This is something I learned about but never ever use. That's amazing. That's amazing. I also want to open these pictures, and so I need the same kind of interaction in both cases. So like the right-click, open in tab, we love that. Anyway, here was the slight issue of the day. The people who work in student services who set up this event did not come to the event. Fine, whatever. Noms and I are responsible adults, responsible humans. We can make it work, but the people in student services are also cheaters, by which, apparently when they made the ticket reservation, they said it was for 60-some students. And so when it was time for Noms and I to enter the building, they said, "You two aren't students, where are your tickets?" And we said, "What do you mean? The student services people set this thing up." No, they didn't. And so we had to get out of line and go join this very, very large mass of people who wanted to get tickets and wait for another 20 minutes or so to buy tickets with our money that will hopefully be reimbursed. But shame, shame, shame on student services. Hopefully they'll reimburse the money, and hopefully they're very apologetic. I want to see some very deep bowing. I want to see some gifts given and apologies, whichever way at all is fine. But it was a surprising moment of poor planning. And the school's doing fine financially, so they don't need to get the lower rate for us, but strange is strange. Anyway, can I see the entrance? There are a lot of photos that I meant to take but did not take. Maybe the entrance room? Is that possible? No, unfortunately not. So the first thing you do is go into a room that has a whole bunch of outline of feet, I suppose. Outline of feet on the ground. Now, if you find feet upsetting, this is not the stream for you. Because one of the first things you're told in the welcome speech given in Japanese and then in English is you must have your shoes off for the entire exhibit. Part of the event is tactile, and a large amount of the tactile feedback happens through your feet. And so they have a locker room where you take off your shoes, you take off your socks, and you roll your pants or hold up your dress, I suppose, a little bit, because there is water in this thing that goes all the way up to, in the case of Noms, knee level, me, mid-shin level. And so there really is need to not have shoes on. The other bit of information we're given in this opening session is there are mirrors here, including on the ground. So those of you wearing dresses, people will see your underwear. They put it directly like that. That's the exact quote, I promise. Now, they have free swimming trunks you can take if you want to, but it was a moment of, oh wait, this is a place that did not exactly think about how people will interact with this place, and so they have little trunks you can wear if you want to. But that was a little bit weird. Friends, an ad break is coming right now. I'm just gonna talk through it. 3 minutes of ads, then we're back to it. Don't you worry. But yeah, they give us a little speech about, being respectful, about bringing nothing with you but a camera or camera phone. And they talked also about, please make sure that you're moving forward regularly, because there's kind of a path through this place. And if you're not moving forward regularly, then yeah, then definitely it's the case that the people behind you will catch up and it'll just get clogged. So I said don't run through, but please make forward progress, which some people did better than others, for sure. Having 100 people wading through water each day does not sound sanitary. We'll get to that, don't you worry. All right, so it's time for, that's the wrong button. It's time for, nope, that's not it either. It's time to show you some photos. Now, unfortunately today I did not set up the, welcome to stream, here are all the photos. It just takes too long to do. It's gonna be a little bit slow. It's not like your uncle showing his vacation slides. First, though, I should show you this, which is Team Lab's hallway. Will that work? Yes. Yes. All right. So if I middle click here, did that work? Not quite. I want to see the photo in particular. So between each of the exhibits, there's something like this. Now, this is actually a full exhibit that was closed, but there are always hallways from the locker room to the first exhibit, a hallway from the first exhibit to the second exhibit, second to third, etc. And each of the hallways are, I guess different is the first thing to say, but unsettling in some way. So the very first hallway was more or less completely dark when you get in there. And then down a ways on the sides of the walls, there are really low red lights. And the red lights cast a small, is it penumbra? Is that the word? Something like that. Really small glare around themselves just at foot level. And it seems to be largely so you can see which way the hallway goes. And it does turn and shift regularly. And as you're walking along, you often have a different surface on the floor. So it begins as carpet, and then suddenly they'll have an area of plastic with some raised textures, I guess. And then it goes back to carpet again. And then there's squishy pads, like a pillow or maybe one of those gym mats that children throw themselves onto. And then there'll be like a little area of water. And all of it you cannot see until it's there. And all of it just is surprising. And I think what that's meant to do is to destabilize the sense of where you are and what you're doing. It is very much a hallway as delivery, a hallway as preparation, kind of like ginger between courses of a meal, that palate cleanser, so you don't get overly stuck in any one of the exhibits. And it was effective, but also kind of weird because very much I wanted to know what was coming next, especially on my feet. Like definitely having the experience of suddenly a different texture or suddenly whatever was weird. Anyway, that is the opening comment. There'll be hallways between all of these because the hallways were so unbelievably dark. I didn't take photos because the first time I tried to take a photo, my flash lit up a little bit. I put it against my chest as fast as I could, but I couldn't get a way to make a photo in there that was not incredibly dark, hard to see. Friend Phil, thank you for the generous resubscription for 20 months. They took the phrase, getting your feet wet literally. It is true, it is true, it is true. Thank you, my friend, for your generosity all the way through. All right, let me go ahead and find the first picture I'd like to share. I think it's this one right here. So this is the first exhibit. And again, there's no way to explain this in all of its splendor, glory, overwhelming character. So yeah, it's a room that is absolutely full with this right here. And it is throwing light up and down and all around, shifting light. Again, in a lot of these, motion of light is an important part of the story. And I wish that I could explain. I wish I took videos actually, but videos are too much for me. And so you're standing in the middle of this. In every direction are these lights that run from top to bottom all around you, and they're hanging down. And the floor is a mirror, and so you can't quite tell where the where the lights are and where the reflection of the light is. And again, in every direction. The ceiling, mirror. The walls, mirror. And so you have to follow this kind of awkward movement around, figuring out where you're going next. And they do one very, very smart thing. So first of all, I guess I'll mention that the colors change as you go. So I guess as you go, I mean, as you stand there, things become different. So here's a photo from Noms, as usual, far, far too large. I guess what's nice with the zoom in is you can see that kind of motion. This is one of the pillars of light. And so you can see the, I don't know, different shades moving. But as usual, it's far too large because Noms takes her photos in giant mode, then emails the same way. So let's downsize you a bit. As you downsize, you'll be able to see exactly what's different. Hello to you, Geo. Geo is coming to Tokyo soon enough. Team Lab Planets, a place I definitely recommend. I'm just going to fit this to size, and then we can fix it past that. Transform to screen. There you go. So, yeah. After a while, the bright white fades away, and it becomes more like that instead. And the lights, become darker, but still shifting up and down. And as the lights become darker, you're able to see that there are walls. Those walls are reflective, etc. And then it gets brighter again, back and forth between the many different possible colors. And anything else from there? I give you the mirrors on the floor. Behold, my feet! And I guess Namda's feet also. And so that's what it looks like looking straight down, where you can see yourself cast onto infinity, and you see the lights flowing down past you, and because of the mirror, they're also coming up towards you, and both directions at once, and yeah, you're standing on glass, and yet it feels almost like you're floating in some way, because the light casts in so many directions. Is this meant to disorient you? I think so. I think that a lot of these are playing with lights, playing with orientation, playing with the person's involvement. And then the very smart thing to do, is at a certain point, it goes completely black. Light goes out entirely for just a brief moment, like maybe 3 to 4 seconds. And this is, of course, the start of the cycle again. But more importantly, it's a clear cue to move on. It's a clear cue that says, like, you have spent your time here, please get moving, because there are people behind you who want to get into this thing at all, as well, rather. So you move on, and then the next zone, you walk through a black curtain, you walk that black curtain, and come into the next zone's hallway. And this zone's hallway is a little bit brighter, but still pretty dark, and you immediately see in front of you, on a downward sloping ramp, I guess, water. And the water goes from being a very tiny little just covering your feet to deeper and deeper and deeper. And the water's temperature changes from warmer to cooler, warmer to even more warm, colder to even cooler as you walk through it deeper and deeper and deeper. And the water's kind of cloudy. And so I don't know if that's an introduction of chemicals or if it's disgusting, I'm not sure. But as you walk out, you come into this room next. And this room is a koi pond, they call it. And again, you see mirrors going in all directions. And from the sky, above the area, there are many projectors that are set up casting all of these different images. And again, there you're in water with them. And apparently, the different projectors have some kind of feedback. I don't know how it works. That if a koi runs into a person, and you see the koi or the orange things to the top left, if it runs into a person, it then becomes the thing you see on the right-hand side, exploding into a giant mass of flowers. And so probably that person on the right-hand side had the explosion happen around them. And yeah, it's a big old room. With, again, mirrors everywhere. And, I find other photos here. Here's a photo one's a little bit brighter inside, I guess. What's that photo? Yeah, this photo here. A little brighter inside, so you can see the mirrors there. You can see how it goes quite a distance. As you walk through, it's just largely warm water, and you can really see the beautiful experience all around you, and it's dark and there's music playing. This is one smart move they made, because there are people in there who are excited to see things. There's a lot of ooh, ah, look at that, isn't that amazing, wow. And in some measure, if you're not making those noises yourself, it does feel like I guess kind of jarring to the experience. And so they have music that swells and falls, expanding and filling the room, but it's at sufficient volume that it really mutes the sounds of other people around you. It's not upsettingly loud, like no pain in the ear, but it's a really, really smart inclusion. And in some measure, a different kind of music fits well with the room. In this area, it was an oceanic sound that is not waves exactly, but waves of music at least. Again, very hard to describe effectively. But when you are done in there, let's see, do I have one more photo? No, that's all I got there. When you're done in that room, you then go through and into a new place. Again, one of those disorienting hallways. You then go into a room where you dry your feet off. Now, the disorienting hallway is carpet. So you go through a carpeted area before you dry your feet. And were this in my home, coming out of the shower, fine, whatever. But all I could think about this part is how many feet walk on that carpet, and how much does the carpet pick up whatever off of people's feet. And so they must have extensive cleaning protocols, right? They must have protocols throughout, because otherwise the mirrors would be smeared and the carpet would be disgusting. Now, it was quite dark, so maybe it was actually disgusting and I couldn't quite see, but, you know, who knows. Anyway, when you're done there, you come to a room of balls. Behold the ballroom. And, yeah, every direction you look, you see these balls hanging from the sky and from the walls and from the ground in every direction. And as a person touches the ball, it makes a sound. Now, not the ball, but the room generally makes a sound. And it sounds like tong, bong, right? Different tones that all sound like moving. I don't know how to describe it. Oh, man, the limitation of my ability to say words in this part feels very strange. But yeah, different sounds that don't exactly make music, but do have an interesting play among themselves. And so different people in the room push different balls in different strength, maybe tapping it gently, or one group of students who were related to us but I ignored, ran full force into it, which made a much deeper sound. And this is all permitted, except it was very strange. On the way in, they had this strong statement: do not touch the artwork. And then almost every single room required you to interact with the artwork. And so I don't know what they're going for there. Maybe only interact if you've been told to interact, or it's obvious to interact. I'm not sure. All very, very strange. But yeah, as you go through this room and push on the different balls, they also change colors. So here you'll see, this is a point when, I don't know why or how, but all the balls turn incredibly bright red, sort of overwhelming the room with that color. And it's so shocking to see such a strong color at once. But they turn green and blue and yellow and bright white. Bright white is sort of the default color if no one's interacting with them. And I found myself wondering, does this room sit just solid white when no one's around, right? Again, is this a place where the artwork responds, comes to life only when humans get involved? Or I guess animals generally, things that move. The didactic for this particular artwork, and for many of them, talked about uniqueness, that only this collection of people pushing these balls in the way that they do so causes the particular sounds being made and movement happening, and it will never ever happen again. And so it's focus on finitude and presentness is one of the things they're really going for. So in the prior room with the the fish projection, the koi pond, it's the exact same kind of thing. Because the koi explode when they run into a person, that will only happen because a person's in that location. And apparently the order of where the fish go is randomly generated in some way. And it was really nice. So it was a thoughtful way of presenting the artwork and explaining the reasoning behind it. So, after the giant ballroom, we find our way into another hallway, and we come into what is my favorite exhibit of the entire place. And this one, genuinely, I will not be able to explain well enough. You must come to Tokyo and experience this thing. It is... I don't know. They call it, I believe, floating in a universe of flowers. And so I'll try to describe it before I put it up. It is a planetarium-like room. So the sky is this giant ball, half orb. I'm not sure what exactly, but it is, entirely mirrored. Projectors, screens, I'm not quite sure what. And then the floor is the same. Mirrors, projectors, screens, I'm not sure what. And so you're invited to go into this room and sit or recline on the floor. And when you get in there, you look at the sky or the floor. I'm not sure what direction. And it's moving. There are these colors and then very clear flowers at time that are going in every direction at once and are casting themselves all around the room. And again, in every direction you look, except for two doors, one in, one out, you see this kind of thing. And it is, relaxing music. The kind of place you would easily fall asleep and just enjoy what you're seeing. And so this is in another direction. I don't know what direction, but you see some yellow flowers there that move about, and the music is occasionally swelling, occasionally falling. It's a symphonic sound that just invites you to feel like you're floating. And in this room, I had the experience that one often has on trains or maybe parked cars, where I was not sure if the world around me was moving or if I was moving. And it was so disorienting, but in a really, really pleasant way. And I took one photo that I only realized what was in it afterwards. Is that this photo? No. Is that this photo? 1 second. No. This is another nice one to show. But here you can see one of the larger white colors of that direction. And Noms could mention all the photos. Oh, here you actually do see a collection of people. So that is the wall. And, so if you look down a little bit, you do see other people sitting and reclined. But again, this is in all directions. It's not just one wall. But those people looking over my shoulder are looking at the same kind of thing. And the colors change, the flowers change. And it's huge. Absolutely, absolutely huge. And I can't recommend it strongly enough. It is the kind of place that if you're ever in Tokyo, please go to. I think you'll love it. I think it'll be amazing. I can't find the photo I'm looking for. Maybe I decided not to show it. But it was a picture like this that was on the mirrored floor. I was trying to take a picture of just how it looked like on the floor, with my feet, of course. But I managed to capture a woman who is fully reclined, with her dress on and so on. And in some measure, like a very lovely picture of a person relaxing, a person seeing the same kind of beauty I was seeing. But I felt incredibly creepy about having taken a picture of a person who did not know I was doing so. I just didn't see her. I was totally entranced by everything else instead. So Noms took a photo also of, there's the part where it became quite yellow. Are these daffodils? I'm not sure. They had yellow there. And just as the time went by, it changed colors over and over again. In this area, there were no full stops of the colors. And so there was no clear cue of when it was time to move along. I could easily imagine staying in there all day. but probably there were 100 or so people all spread out to watch things. And yeah. Again, that was my favorite of the rooms. It was quite something. That's one half of the location. The other half was called Garden. So one half called Water, other half called Garden. This is definitely the start of the garden area, I believe. There were then two other rooms that were turned off right now for maintenance, rehabbing, I'm not sure what. One of the rooms, which I guess I can maybe find and show you, let's put this away for the moment and pull this up. It's called, like, The Effect of Body, maybe? Is that right? Survey says no. Okay. Is it called, like, Bodies Affecting Bodies, maybe? Wrong affecting resorty. You're smarter than that. Here it is. This room was closed, and I am so unbelievably grateful. I do not know what is happening in this room, but I want absolutely no part in it. So it appears that the ground is supportive in some locations, and you fall through to other places. And now this is very sweet. Like, the promotional photos here, you know, there are 3 people going through and dressed in this fine black color. But can you imagine it with 50 of your best friends all going through at the same time and, like, having to push past each other? And yeah, there definitely is a split between the way these things are presented on the website with only a few people and the actual experience of being in there with other folks. It does make it a little bit less fully immersive, and I've considered trying to look into how much it would cost to actually rent this place out. I will never do so. It's a lot of money, I'm sure, but it'd be so different to go through as just one or a few people instead of having strangers about. But yeah, it's quite something, though. Quite something. All right, so that room is closed. There's one other room closed I was less into or found less attractive. So that is that. All right, let's give you the next room after that is an outside area. And yes, this shows you what it's like. It is, again, so many mirrors absolutely everywhere. This room is a large area of this moss with water casting, making fog and light everywhere. In this area, you put on little slippers to go outside, or I guess sandals to go outside. And yeah, it is the case that those sandals are far too small for my feet. And so part of the full body experience of this place is, ow, my feet hurt. Because as I've mentioned previously, my feet do not fit into even the largest Japanese sandals. Given the international appeal of this place, I'm slightly surprised that there were not like some international men's size shoes, because it was just not pleasant. Anyway, the cool thing about this room, beyond just those beams of reflectivity, is when you touch them, they make a tone. And you do not know what the tone is ahead of time. Some are higher, some are lower. They may be randomly assigned, I'm not sure. But again, the moment of human interaction changing the artwork is such a continuous theme in there. And so this one is, you know, more explicitly nature-driven, in that it has, you know, outside for one, and the sunlight as opposed to cast light from a electric source. And then also the people interacting with it change it. And so you can imagine going on a dark day is very different than going on one with full sunlight. And so many mirrors. So that's the outside one. This is probably the one I was least impressed by, because it's not in a large enough area. Many of the other ones you can walk around and through. This one you're kind of lined up in a fairly narrow hallway and walk along it. Now, space in Tokyo is a little rough, but it should be more expansive. We then came to the last of the exhibits. We'll start with this photo. Okay. I don't recall what it is, but as you go inside of this room, you are told those are real plants being cultivated hanging upside down. Do not touch them. And again, the floor is a mirror, and they are hanging down hundreds of stalks, roots. I don't know what they are, but they're a plant that apparently can grow upside down, like some kind of oxygen not included. And yeah, initially you just look at it and say, wow, that's a cool looking sort of thing. And it does, cast down quite a ways. And again, the mirrors. This is one of the places where it's most obvious the kind of weirdness that the mirrors cause. And so you can see people walking on the ceiling. You can see people in every direction, though we really are all just standing in that slight row there. Yeah. Left-hand side, or towards the middle there, you can see a man sitting on the floor. You might say, oh, that's bizarre. Why would anyone sit on the floor? That is the next phase. So in waves, in groups, you're led into this room, which the flowers rise up into the sky after a certain period of time, and the next group goes in and sits on the floor or lies back on the floor. And the flowers then gradually come down over top of you. And so you can see there what it is start walking in. They're kind of far away. And then in every direction, all around the individuals who are there, they start to come down. And according to the docent, it has some kind of sensor so it will not hit you. But this is me then on my back with them beginning to descend. And again, it's in every direction, all around the person. And then eventually they come down. It's actually retract. I'm sorry, that was backwards. That's them retract all the way. They then come down to something like this. I don't know. There's photos in here. They'll look the same on preview. But yeah, they come probably a foot or so away from your face. And the temptation to touch them is really, really there. But people are pretty good about it. And because they sense how far they are from a person, some people remain standing, some people sat. You can easily imagine a person who uses a wheelchair being able to go into there and experience it also. And I like that. There was a fair amount of emphasis on inclusivity, ways for people who move around differently, being able to go in also. Probably not the water room, but other than that, good to go. Can you smell them? Yeah, the whole room. This is the sense I haven't mentioned at all. There are different scents throughout, of course. That's a very, very good point. Yeah, like definitely the water room smells I don't know how to describe. Chlorine is part of it, but not the only scent. But here you do smell flowers throughout the room. It's not an overwhelming scent, but it's a scent that something is growing here, that's alive in some measure. And I don't think the scent gets... I don't think the senses are overwhelmed here. So though you smell flowers and growth, it's not like, oh gosh, it's amazing. You're not good at sensing and describing smells. I've got the same problem. Yeah, my sense of smell is my worst sense. But yeah, I think Nam's mentioned here being a stronger smell. So that is then the last room, I believe. You finish up in there and then go outside. And it's the end of an important and interesting experience with all these really interestingly immersive locations. And again, you're barefoot throughout, and it's the feeling of having been somewhere and done something and gone on an adventure. And then outside, if you want to, they have a vegan cafe that has donuts and one important dish. Behold, the ramen! Oh, it was tasty. It was very, very, very tasty. Lots of veggies and then some pseudo saffron on top and noodles and a warm broth. It was a cooler day, so that was so incredibly nice way to end. Is a little pricey. I felt kind of bad for the students because Nams has wanted to go to this place for such a long time. Many of the vegetarian and vegan groups she follows online will often say that this is one of the best vegan ramens in the whole city, and so she's wanted it. But many of the students then saw us eating and wanted to get it themselves, but looked at the price and said, maybe not. So it's the kind of thing I've saved for a little bit. You know, museum food's always kind of expensive. It looks dope, your body wants it. I'm sorry I can't share it with you, unfortunately. And I'm sorry that's not possible. But we had some tea also and that Fuji brand water. They have mineral water if you want it. And in the background in the middle there, you'll see a half-eaten donut. What's the price? I think like 3,000 yen a bowl, which is $27 maybe. So a fair amount of money for a dish which is relatively simple. Definitely the average ramen dish is about 500 yen in a lot of stores. So it's very, very expensive. That said, obviously higher quality ingredients, really carefully placed, and at a place that's trying to make some money off their art. It's very, very pricey. It's true. Does this artwork seem like propaganda for desensitizing people for being crowded? It is nothing in comparison to being on the train. So when I say it's crowded with people, I do not mean it's like the train cars. Because on the train cars on Saturday and Sunday, you'll be genuinely arm to arm packed in like this, and people pushing your body in all directions, and you kind of just go with it. It feels terrible. Nom says it's like a group hug. This place though, this art gallery, you're probably arm's length away from people in all directions, and yeah, it doesn't feel nearly as bad as being on the train car. But yeah, there's no sort of like desire to make people desensitized to packing in, because the train just does that for free. Oh, this restaurant's in Kyoto with a Michelin star. Really, Jarl? I did not know that. That makes a lot of sense given the price and the tastiness, but yeah, it's made in a very small little, what would it even be called? Like a semi-trailer? Like that box on the back of a big truck? It's that kind of building. And it's really good food coming out of it. So that was very tasty. And lastly, Nom's wanted me to include a photo of what she did over the weekend. So while I was watching my evening football match, Noms did some Lego. Behold the owl, the owl, the owl. So yeah, there you go. It's an adorable little buddy. Apparently it can also be made into a deer if you want to construct it differently, but there you go. The owl now hangs out in our bedroom looking over our heads, and I guarantee an earthquake's going to come at some point and drop this thing on Noms' head. I have warned her already. When she shows up on stream with a bruised nose, you know where it came from. Elsie, you think this is plausibly someone's fascination with foot fetish and upskirt photos? Man, I hope not. Like, the presence of so many mirrors and you must use your feet, I understand the plausibility, but man, let's not be cynical. Let's believe that this art museum is just a cool, cool place. But there you go. This owl might nag you for not doing your lessons. Yeah, this is definitely the Duolingo owl come to shame you in person. Who has not been studying? It's you, it's you. Oh, there we go. Those are the photos I got, friends. Those are the things I have to present to you. I hope you enjoyed them. Like I said, a really insufficient description of a really magical and wonderful place. So again, if you're ever in Tokyo, I think it's about 3,000 yen for admission, maybe 3,500. And it is worth every yen. Again, expensive, but definitely worth your time. And the kind of place I think that many tourists will go. And so when we're bringing people to town, we'll definitely bring them there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. With that said, at the end of the stream on Saturday, I said that we would next be playing Steam demos as part of the Steam Next Fest. But then I discovered the Next Fest actually begins not on Japanese Monday, but on American Monday. And so it'd be strange to start our demos quite yet. If you do the exclamation point Next Fest, you'll get the listing of the games I'm intending to play for Steam Next Fest. I'd like to go ahead and bring up a browser window to talk through some of those right quick, and then also to maybe decide what other ones we should add in there. Team Lads is hosting RizCon. Oh no, not RizCon. I will be meeting with GeoRacer when he comes here. I've told GeoRacer we will meet. I've refused a few people so far who have visited. I'm incredibly shy, but Geo and I have known each other a long time. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so the games I've said I'm going to say, this is a sponsored one, and so let's look at it briefly. Called The Tribe Must Survive. Ooh, the tribe builder with a generous splash of survival and roguelike. Whatever it takes, the tribe must survive. From some of the images here, it feels vaguely like Don't Starve. Gio, it's true. You did get refused the first time. If you come to Tokyo repeatedly, every time sitting and wishing to speak with the master, once you've proved your devotion, then you may meet me. Yeah, so this game I don't know much about, other than they sent me an email. It looked kind of attractive, and they are going to pay me money to play it, so I'm definitely all about that kind of thing. And it's a demo, so we'll just play a little bit and see what comes of it. Different colors on the way. Tribe members are in the dark. All right, so you got to get things built to make them happy. And yeah, it looks like different areas, different colors. We'll see how it goes. So this will be on Steam Next Fest very soon. Free demos throughout and about. Number 2, speaking of Tribes, is Tribes 3. This is an FPS. This is a game that I would never normally play. But I said, hey Resorty, you want some money? I almost said, hey money, you want some Resorty? So it's a team-based first-person shooter that elevates the genre with jetpack skiing and class-based warfare. The proletariat will rise. Teamwork tactics, high speed. I read high speed and immediately say I'm just going to lose. And intense combat are supreme in the rebirth of the world's fastest shooter. Have any of you played the Tribes games previously? Because I looked at a video of it. Is it here? Look at the speed! Look at the intensity! Yeah, I have no idea how it's gonna go. Look at people flying, being shot out of the sky. I'm just gonna lose over and over again, but that's okay. They only want 1 hour of play, I can do that. It's so much fun. Awesome. You can't imagine someone playing something like this. Yeah. I can't imagine it either, but we'll see. Craziness. Alright, that's gonna be the FPS portion of the demo fest. That'll be good. Other than that, we have a game called Synergy. Got a nice email on this one. It looks adorable. So it's a city building. Nope, go away. I don't like you. How do I put you away? There it is. A city building game in which humanity must survive in a strange and hostile world. Build a city while respecting the ecosystem. Explore and analyze your environment. Provide for the needs of your citizens. All these citizens wanting things, but this feels so, what's the word, whimsical, I guess? This is something I might imagine seeing in a children's book back when I was a kiddo. Definitely at the top there, you see the kind of standard bar of resources, which seems to be the genre's default these days, but it looks really cute. And so cute games definitely get a thumbs up for me. But heat exhaustion, people are having a bad time. You make choices. I like choices, could be good. And so it's put out by who? Goblins Publishing. There you go. Good stuff. After that, I intend to play a game called Breachway. I was not sent an email on this one, but I saw it on Twitter. And it's a galaxy exploration and deck building sci-fi roguelike, where ship upgrades and crew management are key to my survival. Optimize resource generation, engage in intense turn-based battles, and take on ever-growing threats as you seek out the signal. The main reason I'm playing this one is its publisher. Hooded Horse does not miss. We love Hooded Horse so much, and so I like space, I like roguelikes. Deck building concerns me, but it should be fun. Some of these demos are up right now, we could play it now. We'll have to vote and see, do you all want a day of demos, or should we do some more of the new cycle? We can vote a little later, but yeah. Also this game, I was not planning to play this game, but I noticed it this morning. It's another Hooded Horse game. Save humanity from the brink of extinction in a sci-fi strategy game of survival. Travel among the stars to seek out resources, establish development colonies to sustain civilization, and grow your military might to push back against an overwhelming threat. Now, as I read a few descriptions in a row, I think they all begin to feel like the exact same thing. Also, I apologize. I missed a tip a bit ago. My apologies. Feet facts. One of the more interesting toe facts is the idea that someone who's lost a thumb can replace it with their big toe. Wait until the story was told. Thanks, Riz. Feet Facts. Thank you for the generous $10 tip. And thank you for the bit of knowledge that if you lose a finger, you can give it to your toe there. Can you go the other direction? If you lose a toe, you can give it your big thumb. I want to imagine I'm like Mr. Potato Head. It can mix and match my body parts. I want an ear on my nose. Sure, why not? Feet Facts, thanks for the generosity. Again, sorry to have missed that for a while. But yeah, these all do sound kind of similar if you read them and look at them abstractly enough. This one, though, has the Union Jack. I don't know why. Very strange. And so I wonder if this game will be played in orbit of the many planets, perhaps. You look at the game called Falling Frontier also. I think I saw that mentioned somewhere as well. All these games so similar in name also. Fragile Existence, Falling Frontier. Conquer, a vast procedurally generated star system in Falling Frontier, a sci-fi RTS. No, where intel and logistics are decisive factors. Design ships, raid enemy supply lines, lay minefields, and construct recon stations, and ambush enemy forces within asteroid fields and nebulae. Coming out in 2025 from Hooded Horse. Hooded Horse. So, presumably you can choose different factions to be part of. From Pluto, which really exists, it's a planet, don't you worry, to Terra and all the rest. I wonder how Terra and Europa are distinguished. No idea. No idea. This game was pushed to 2025. It was supposed to come out a few months ago. Got it. Got it. Alright, that's a lot of games that will come someday. Beyond that, the game Stellar Settlers. Again, got an email. People send me an email. I'm definitely cool with looking into it. It is unfortunate, though, with the game called Stellar whatever, it's very easy to type in Stellar and get, oh, Stellaris, what's that? So, Stellar Settlers. It's orange. I like orange. So what do we know about this one? It's a space-based city builder and colony sim game with unique vertical and horizontal base building, Z levels. Take control of a settlement, build your own thriving colony on 5 hostile planets. Get enough materials to build a physics-based spaceship, oh god no, and try to escape alien planets. So, if this turns into Kerbal, we're all gonna die. But this will be in Next Fest, starting tomorrow, I believe. Actually, the demo's up already. Man, all the demos are already up. We really could start playing through some demos. I think I've downloaded a few of them already. But yeah, you can see your little buddies walking around, collecting Vespine gas, need more minerals, and so on. Check out Ruinark. It's like a reverse RimWorld. So I wasn't planning to add more games, but absolutely, Ruinark. Hello, friend. Hail Satan. The reviews are mostly negative recently. Uneven Gnome, are you leading me to the path of destruction and sadness? Roleplay an evil god and manipulate your villagers' lives with amusingly unpredictable results. Make them vampires, werewolves, or bard haters. And cackle as the drama unfolds. When you've had your fun, unleash a malicious buffet or buffet of spells and customize plagues to wipe them out and start anew. This is very much like when chat can control a RimWorld playthrough. Suddenly badness. I don't know if it's part of the demo thing, or just a game to try. Experience and a half? Maybe. What are the mostly negative reviews recently, though? Was on a pretty good path, plenty of positive changes coming down the pipeline, a promising future. Then out of nowhere, the game is suddenly released 1.0, and not even close to a complete state. Yet another abandoned game to add to the pile. Might as well avoid it unless it's on sale for dirt cheap, and you want to take an evening of being the bad guy. The game got worse as it got developed. Run away. Alright, so the quick move to 1.0 made people sad. Understood. What are the other 2 games I said I was going to check out in Demo Fest? One is Adaptory. We looked at it the other day. Wait, Adaptory. It's like auction not included with a limited number of characters, a limited number of things that can go wrong and cause big problems, but it's definitely going to be a stream of people just saying, isn't this Oni? That said, the dev seems really nice and is working very hard, and this morning sent me a roadmap that does show how it distinguishes itself from Oni, and so I'll stream it, but I am ready for a difficult stream from the perspective of, don't we already have Oni at home? So, is a game like Retropolis? Maybe, I don't know. The dev does say there's going to be more storyline events and RimWorld-esque occurrences that will change how things work. It's not just a deterministic system a la Oni, so we'll see. And the last one, a little game you may not have heard of called Millennia. This published by our friends at Paradox. Create your own nation in Millennia, a historical turn-based 4X game that challenges strategic prowess across 10,000 years of history, from the dawn of humanity to our possible futures. Look, it's Osaka. We can play as Japan. Well, we may have to play as Japan. Wait, Byzantium and Japan at the same time? I love it. Do we have USA also? Looks like a Hiroshima here has broken off. Delightful. Anyway, that's that. Suggestion for other games you mentioned, Moonbreaker, have not played it, and Copycat also. What is Moonbreaker? It's a turn-based strategy tactical skirmish game. The game's designed to be a true digital miniatures experience set in an expansive sci-fi universe crafted by Brandon Sanderson. Direct captain and crew in gripping, ever-changing competition adventure. So pretty good reviews there. I want to see the actual gameplay screen again. A lot of lines. This is definitely Line Simulator 2024. It would take some thinking to understand. I do like that you can customize the colors of your miniatures. So again, very much like actual miniature games like Warhammer and so on. I wonder if eventually I have to buy different colors of paint. I do wonder how much fun it would be to spend a stream drawing and coloring and cursing my unsteady hands. I don't know. This is a kind of game I know very little about. I've never really played a tabletop game of this sort, so maybe we would learn together on how that works, but I'm seeing a lot of games to buy, a lot of things need purchasing, maybe. And then another request to check out, what was it called? Copycat. Demo live now. We have 2 different Copycat games. This looks very different from this one. They are very different. So I don't know which one we're supposed to look at, but a wholesome, narrative-driven game about rejection, belonging, and the true meaning of home. Am I gonna cry? It follows the story of a newly adopted shelter cat who becomes the victim of an elaborate plan when a jealous stray copycat steals her place in the household. I mean, the game Stray was really popular, even though it was ultimately not that satisfying a game for me. Are they going to make more and more cat sims? So again, not my standard kind of game. However, oh, who's a naughty boy? Who's a naughty boy? It has Nihongo. I wonder if that's because I'm in Japan, it's noticing that. Oh no, Grandma fell over. We can, oh, it's actually Chinese, I apologize. We're in the Chinese version. Oh, bad cat. Who's a bad cat? Yes, you are. Okay. I don't want to say I guarantee we're going to play this one, but I'm going to leave it open as one to definitely think about for a silly stream day. Perhaps. I love it. Do you have a Humble Bundle code? Keeper's good seeing you. I do. I think it's just !humble. Is that true? Or, yeah. If you click that thing there, I'll take you over to the this humble bundle with my code. Thank you for asking about that. Do get a little bit of cash there. I appreciate it. That is Chinese for Japan? It is indeed. Geo, it's actually the Japanese kanji for also, right? We steal all the kanji. Good old Nihon, doing the best it can do. If I spoke about Pal World in Japan, I've largely ignored Pal World. I know that a lot of people are really into it, and no, I'll probably never play it. It's just, though a hypey game of the kind that I probably will not enjoy too much. But Geo, that is Japanese for Japan as well, absolutely. Yeah, like I said, the kanji system is mostly just entirely stolen from China. It is Chinese characters that we borrowed because it's very, very useful to write that way. Yep, look at the little buddies marching around, maybe carrying ingots, I'm not sure. Yeah, so no, it's probably a game I will not be playing, but I know it's crazily popular. Probably has the most players on all of... of all the whole wide world right now on Steam. It's so popular. We could do a community service thing for a month or so. Maybe. I go back and forth on community servers of anything. Like, they're really fun, but I always want to stream it then and share these things with you. So, I don't know. Let me say maybe, though possibly not. Depends on how much I'm feeling like we should change the stream and see what's happening. What kind of game are we looking for? We're not looking for anything in particular. I just want to see what games y'all mention as ones we could maybe check out during the demo. One other mention recently was about a game I've heard of before. Is it Farthest Frontier? I'm now scrolling through you all. There we go. Farthest Frontier, asks Saucy. I think we've looked at this, but I've not played it yet. Its images are delightful. Huh. Isn't this game just Banished? Look, I can do it too! Protect and guide your people as you forge a town from untamed wilderness. Friends, is the first thing you do cut down a tree? I bet it is. Harvest raw materials, hunt, fish, and farm to survive. Produce crafted items to trade, consume, equip, and fight as you battle for your survival against the elements and outside threats. It's very, very positive indeed. It came out about 5 months ago, 6 months ago. It's well-regarded. This is the problem. There are way too many well-regarded games that are so similar, right? It's not that I don't want to play this kind of game. It's that I am playing this kind of game right now. And if I go from like straight on city builder to city builder to city builder, I will get so burned out on them and just not have much fun, I'm guessing. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, good call. This is 9th of August, 2022. The game came out a year and a half ago. I apologize for my inability to count. Yeah, the other thing to say, and this part I know does not matter to most of you, playing older games that do not have established stream communities or Twitch communities is not a good decision for the old stream here. So let's see, are people streaming it? 4 viewers. Yeah, 4 viewers, unfortunately. Now, it is evening time US, and so one would probably say that, yeah, this is going to be the top viewership. Now, obviously, if I play it, many of you will come along, that's cool, but it's definitely not a growth game, and I need to balance out the growth games and non-growth games. It's just the way this thing has to be, unfortunately. Manor Lord's amazing. We played the demo of Manor Lords last Steam Next Fest, and it was really, really fun. So that is one we will definitely play when it comes out into 1.0, or at least early access. It's a beautiful city builder, but it is made by Hooded Horse, our buddies. Then also, what I love is that you can, I believe, yeah, go first person, and you see battles and wars, and yeah, we'll definitely play when it comes out. 26th of April, 2024. It's gonna be good. 2 million wish lists. I don't wishlist games, but I feel like I should do so to support the teams I like. Now, I don't exactly understand what wish listing does, other than it makes the developers happy to see people engaging with their stuff. I don't know if it helps them get more advertisement, to convince various magazines to cover them, or what exactly. Also, friends, I want to say I'm very proud of myself today, because we're an hour and a half into the stream, and we are in the Just Chatting directory. I finally did it. I'm not consuming the top spot in a video game directory while just talking. Ha 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 ha. Any other games to check out? Anything else on the demo side of things? Because again, the Steam has not yet changed over to what is coming demo-wise. That said, I'm actually not logged in on this window. I thought I was following something. Oh, maybe Reyes 2. Hello, Strat. Good seeing you. This is the direct service advertising. Yeah, this is a game that I had been mentioned but didn't look at yet. So let's go and see what you're like. Oh, this is a cool looking image at least. I don't know how it relates to play, but I want to imagine these are all the biomes. I mean, it's cute. That's definitely a cute move. And then is the world's curved throughout. A giant turtle. I love giant turtles. Number 1, Genesis. Prepare for turning point. 1 until next bonus dev point, maybe. So I wonder if you're playing in all of the biomes simultaneously, and the world turns around. Let's see. Shape worlds with your godly titans. Make symbiotic ecosystems and inspire humanity with your creations. Look at little spears there. Their achievements unlock new possibilities, make different plans for different human spirits, and fill the universe with life. Oh, you play as God. You play as God here, or the gods generally. If I can just be a giant turtle all the way through, sign me up. Alright. I wasn't sure about this one, but there is a demo. So you know what? We're going to add it to the demo list. We'll get that Nightbot command up, and in good old NextFest here, we'll add in Reyes 2. Is Reus like Deus? Should I say Reus? Not quite sure, but okay, it's on the list now. When you do your exclamation point NextFest, you will see those are the games we're playing. Looking good. There you go, Strat. You convinced me to play it. The game will be 3 to 6 hours. See, this is the issue. When it comes to Steam Next Fest, I'm not promising to play any game all the way through. Just because I've already told enough devs that I will play their games, there's no way I can guarantee to finish any of them. But we'll see. It will definitely appear at some point, but we'll see how much of it. And this is the nice thing about Steam Next Fest. There's so many demos to play. It's also the worst thing, though, because it's just not possible to do them all. I mean, look at this. Adorable little fox and salts and all the rest. All right, over the next few days, we'll definitely be doing some demos. If you find any demos that you think are worth checking out, please let me know. Mention them on stream, and I'll check them out on stream and see what's what. Friends, the second ad break of the stream is coming. We've been an hour and a half live now. So what I want to do is set up a poll that'll run for the next few moments, and this poll is entirely what game ? So this is about today only. Do you want to see one more stream of New Cycle? We're heading towards Endgame, I think. Or do you want to instead see some demos? I don't know which one, but there's your choice. Which do you prefer? Tomorrow, definitely demo day. No matter what, we'll do some demos. Today, though, what would you like? I'm cool either way. We will get back to New Cycle at some point, because I would like to finish that, but it could be a week or two from now. You notice I did not say let's also play RimWorld, because I don't want to fix the vote. Most of you are on the demo side of things. Okay. I don't know if that's a vote against New Cycle or vote in favor of demos, but if you're going that direction, that is fine. The most important thing is these games have no reviews. They can be the first. So the problem is you can't review off of demos. You can only review once it's in early access. But yeah, I would love to get in early on reviews here, but you know what, Strat? You're here right now. I'm here right now. Let's play Reus 2. This was not the plan. I went live with nothing in my heart other than play some game. And so, God Game, there's a whole area called God Games. What are God Games? SimCity 4. Behold the great god public administrate life makeover. Hello. Unleash your style, dye outfits, and dinosaurs. They're changing too fast for me. All right, I'm going to need to download the game. I believe it's the case that my beep boop internet is fast enough now to download while still streaming. If I drop frames, though, you know why. Let me close news cycle in the background there. And let's get this game loaded. It's in the store. Store, please. For whatever reason, my Steam native client is always a little bit laggy. It's strange to me. It's REUS 2. I keep wanting to say Rhesus, like the monkey. There's the demo. And we download the demo. We'll see how long this takes. I'm going to go to Big Resorty while it's going. Hello, friends. Here I am. Didn't shave today again. Just did not shave. One of these days we will. We're at 5% download already, so it'll be just a moment. Hey, Quick Ben, this game looks interesting. You're happy you're checking it out. I'm also very pleased with checking it out. So let's go ahead and change ourselves over to the directory for this game. Let's see. Hey, marketing person. Would you prefer that I stream this in the demos category generally, or in the Reus 2 category? Or just chatting? Your choice now. Where would you like it streamed? Sincerely, I'm cool with whichever one. It'll be fine. Just let me know where you want it. Reus 2? Absolutely. Okay. There it is. And let me change our title over to... What kind of game are you again? You're a god game. Reus. Rhymes with Deus Ex. No, it's very hard for me to come up with good titles on the fly. Let's see here. God City Builder. Amen. Perfect. That will work. Titles are hard, man. Titles are hard. You look at a game called Love Choice. The description outright says it's a 1.5 2-hour narrative game. Reus Ex Machina. That's a good joke. I like that joke very much. All right, we are fully downloaded. We will load this game and hope it does not have any problems with loading. So go to the library now and type in this and this and put away the music. Goodbye, music. And it's now loading. Awesome. Oh, are we loading? There it is. We go to this screen now. And we capture now. One moment. Okay. Welcome, one and all, to Reus 2. Welcome to my universe. Thank you for trying the Reus 2 demo. We hope you'll enjoy it. We're still improving and expanding the game, so join us on Discord or in the Steam community to share feedback. Now it's time to develop the human spirits. If you want, you can wishlist the button, or wishlist button to wishlist on Steam. We're making new biomes, giants, and human shenanigans. We're also improving the quality of life and fixing some bugs. And then patch notes, whatever. A new universe is born, full of the ambitious whispers of human souls. Will you give them a home by creating a new planet? What if I say no? All this power is for me. Leave me alone. Okie dokie. So we see here a new planet button, a sun, and then down here are different symbols, different constellations, including Dr. Farnsworth from Futurama. That's hilarious. What if I click them? Bioticum? Inspirations. From small celebrations to large, fateful undertakings, all human progress be recorded in the stars. Okay, so this must be achievements in some measure. And then the second one is a robot. Oh, the same thing. Okay, so these are the possible achievements one can get, or maybe the ones we do have. No idea. No idea, that's fine. All right, unlocks, new game, etc. Let's launch a new game. Choose a human spirit that will seed the destiny of this planet. We have one spirit called the Goddess. Biotica within the Goddess's city border gain 40%. The Goddess thinks the world revolves around her, maybe even the whole universe, particularly interested in gold. Choose the giants to send to the planet. The Swamp Giant, Boglands. The Ocean Giants, Guardian of Oceans, Bringer of Animal Life. Or the Rock Giants, All That Glitters is created by the Rock Giant. So we learned that the Goddess wants money, and so it seems that the Rock Giant has a bonus to money gain. Oh, do I choose all three of them? Ah, okay. So you have 3 slots, 3 characters. Maybe we'll get more later. All right, the final era is the Ancient Era, and Guiding Messages. Now, this is not called a tutorial, so it's clearly not a tutorial. Let's ready to start humanity. Reticulating splines, let's build ourselves. Hello, big boys. You're playing a demo version. Content, graphics, and audio are not final. You may encounter bugs or unoptimized performance. That's not a bug, it's a lobster or crab or something. Your cosmic goal is to help humanity achieve ambitions and fill the universe with life. You didn't have to, but this curious little humans... Wait. You didn't have to, but this curious little humans make the universe a more interesting place. We were bored, and now here we are. Your goal is to advance humanity's prosperity and help them overcome their destinies. What does that mean? For that, you need cities supported by lush biomes. To start, the humans need a biome to settle in. Open the Terraform menu of a giant and select a Create Biome ability. Every giant has its own biome. Remember, humans do not float and so cannot settle in the ocean. Alright, hello to you, big boy. So, our beloved turtle spirit will be the captain of the game. Appears to have bogs and mushrooms, maybe. So, we can create plants. Terraform planet, good. A rainforest is all we can make for right now. Let's do it. Move the mouse to drag a range, right-click to cancel. So humans appear to be over here. Let's give you the rainforest. Huh. Move the mouse, don't click. I'm moving the mouse. I'm clicking and move the mouse. There we go. I give you 3 rainforests. Oh, look at him scuttle. He's digging now. Oh, we got some grass for you. Possibly acidic bog. Mission accomplished. And you saw that all was well. Now you have a hospitable place. It's time to call the nomads. We already have cell phones. To settle a city, select the Call Nomad ability of a giant, then select the nomad you want to call. After that, select a spot in the biome to let them settle your first city. Alright, so call those nomads. Move. How do we move? Select a patch to move the giant there. Hello? Can we stack our giants in one tremendous line? I bet we can. Moving over here. They're gonna need voices, I'm sorry. I know I'm not a child, but I need a voice. Alright, where's the call? Settle nomads. So the little pips here are where all they can settle. Put them in the middle, away from all the barren sadness. This is an empty slot. It's outside of any city borders, so humans cannot yet use resources you place here. Fine. The goddess group? Settle here? Okay, maybe this is not the nomad. Maybe the goddess is a separate character. They're the only one I'm seeing, though. Alright, so maybe it is indeed you. Ah, you push the call goddess button, not the nomad. Settle here, please. There they go. Alright, the goddess leads them forward. The Dark Jungle Temple. Bonus, bonus, bonus. We accomplished important things. We have cities with a leader, and let there be rain. A very sad day in the growing verse. Or maybe the rain helps them to grow big and strong. Maybe they're corn. Alright, Biotica. The first city is settled. This allows us to gain some prosperity and try to make the most of the planet. At some point, humans will want more. Desire, the destroyer of goodness. You can prepare for this by raising prosperity as much as you can. The city uses natural bounties from nature to grow. Science bounties, which appears to be the Grand Nautilus shell of Pokemon history, turns into technology, food to population, gold into wealth. Again, the goddess loves gold. And then all these together become prosperity. To make the city grow, you need to place a biotica. A bioticum is something you place in nature. They can be animals, plants, or minerals. Got it? Every giant can make only one type of biotica. Making biotica costs 5 eon, which represents time passing by. Replacing biotica costs only 1, though. If you use enough eon, humans will try to move forward into a new era. Prepare as well as you can. Alright, so we need to keep them safe as they learn about technology, because they do not ask they should, only if they can. And then the leader. Sometimes a human leader will come forward to discuss their new plans. Right-click to pick them up with a giant and talk to them. I thought we'd be praying, but no. We're going to carry them around. First seems cool. Leaders will ask what's the next thing they should build and present a few ideas. What they come up with depends on personality and environment. Once the project has been built, a new request will pop up on top right. Complete it for new powers. Be aware to not take too long, or they might grow impatient. You understand I could smush you, little people? I mean, I'm a loving god, I swear. Right-click to pick them up and then inspire them. So I wonder if they come forward here wanting to talk. Hello? Oh, we wave at them. Very cute. So we can put them down or inspire them. We want to start a new project here in Dark Jungle Temple, but we seek inspiration. Where should we look? The Gem Seeker. 20 money for each unique gem bioticum within the borders. Or the Cat Temple. I was going to ask you all to vote, but I know absolutely what you all want already. So plus 5, 12, 20 eons, and 25, 60, 100 food, if, I assume, either are 1, 2, 3 unique cat biotica. Now, I'm guessing we can't make cats... Wait, cats are kind of animal. So the word biome and biotica are very, very close to my head. Like, they're both life something. I'm going to learn to distinguish those. So someone can make animals, I think. And so here, Cat Temple it is. I'm wondering... See, I think the minerals are probably the better way to play. We'll try this. Eureka! Took over land. A cat temple is built. Alright, they would like me to have... Oh, I thought this is the top right, but the city needs more prosperity. Okay, so who can make animals? So the swamp giant makes plants for food and science. The crab monster, the ocean guy, makes animals. Now, can you throw animals onto the land, or can you only do the ocean? Jerboa, if there's mineral bioticum, you get more food. Sandcat, 20 money if there's a critter bioticum in the biome. Herrings, clownfish, guinea pigs, and pits. Alright, so we need a critter. Jerboas are critters and herbivores both. So the predator needs something to prey upon. The guinea pigs could also go. Pit viper gives money if adjacent to a critter. So adjacency versus shared biome, I guess. Oh, Can the cat not live inside of this thing? Cats cannot be placed in the rainforest. They're sand cats. Okay. So I need a different kind of predator. The pit viper and the guinea pig can live here. But I need cats to make the jungle cat temple like me. I don't know how to learn how many cats I need, but sand cats will not work. Maybe Big Boy here can make the right kind of cats. He makes minerals. So minerals, plants, and animals. Now, I hope the cat temple was not just in the biome, but anywhere in the world. So I want to have some desert instead. But I don't know if we know how to make deserts. We do! Rock Monster can make deserts. Rock Monster... Boom, boom. Desertification. Now, Mason's inside the same city as the others. So let's now have Ocean Monster. Sorry, God. It's monster in a positive sense. Build a cat here inside the city. Now, will we see a pop-up that indicates how the temple likes it? Cat temple from 0 to 1. Apathy from 0 to 5. So these are more apathetic. They cry out. They want money. They want things. Give me things. All right. We got more prosperity. Now, I know I need a predator to make the cats happy. Not predator, sorry, prey rather. And so to give them a cute little jerboa, costs 5 Aeon. How much do I have? 55 Aeon to next turning point. So maybe it's not how much you have as opposed to how many you can spend until the world falls apart. Now the cats again want to have a critter in the biome. So they're gonna need to have snakes. Not in the desert. They need to have jerboa here. So that makes these happy together. Symbioses. Most Biotica are much more bountiful if symbiosis is activated. A Bioticum will tell you if there are any symbioses that can be triggered for higher yield. Often include being adjacent to something specific. Okay. So, every Bioticum has its own unique properties and symbioses. Try to find the best combination for each biome. Making symbiotica ecosystems is key to advancing the planet. I'd like to. But I believe I want to have 2 more cat types. There's a lot going on. So let me pause. We can settle new nomads soon. We want to have 2 more cats inside the city, I think. Let me see. Maybe they're on the planet. So let me have my animal creator create another cat here. Does that help the building or no? It did not. It did not, unfortunately. So it needs to be inside of the city. So I guess I want to have more desert across. I don't know why I gave them the rainforest. Now, if I put another cat on this side, they'll be adjacent to jerboas. And then maybe, I was going to say we could have a rainforest with a, whatever they're called, with a cat critter next by. I'm not sure. Okay, deserts. Go. Yeah, it's not that the game is super complicated. It's just requiring me to think in a way I don't normally think. Or haven't thought recently. Alright, so kitty cat. Alright, it's not possible to place animals or biotica generally inside of areas where buildings are. Lesson learned. Maybe once I can make the city bigger, we can then help the cats be happier. Cat temple. Alright, people would like to have money. So the amethyst in the jungle gives plus 10, plus 1 if in an animal bioticum. Okay. So gold booster here. So some gold already. And then more if I have an animal next door. Hooray, we're rich. Happiness? The money comes flying from the sky. Does this mean they're consuming the money, possibly? Things are happening. We're inspired. You completed a request. For some requests, you gain an inspiration. With the inspiration you gained, you can space unlock new biotica for one of the biomes. When you upgrade your biome, you can pick a new apex bioticum from 3 random options. These biotica are the centerpiece of a biome. Your choices depend on the giants. These apex also unlock a set of random cohort biotica to support it. Alright, so I'm going to find Turtle Man. Inspired by human creativity, the giants have ideas for new biotica. Select a biome for which you want to draft new biotica. Well, we have no one in the desert, no one in the ocean. Let's go for the rainforest. The Jade Ritual. 5 monies for each plant bioticum in the biome. 300% if you put only one of these in the biome. Or the Gumbo Limbo Medicinal Tree. 5 science for each surplus biodiversity in the biome. Because the goddess likes money, let's grab this one. I see I can reroll, but put plants here. I'm putting animals there. Perhaps a mistake. We'll see. Now, we can build trees here if we want to. I bet I'm going to need my rainforest possibly be larger. But you can build for me the Jade. Not enough biodiversity to place the Jade. Add more unique biotica first. Oh boy, here come the Romans. Sorry, the Aztecs. Please don't attack. I think some people just joined us. I also think this group is dancing currently. Okay. So I'd like to make the rainforest larger. Just so that my city grows bigger, maybe. And I have more things to add to make the biome more functional. Many open slots here. So many more things we can build there. Behold, trees. Okay, so I know that the Jade money thing would like to have trees, I think, just in the biome. So the papaya tree gives 15 food if the biome has at least 3 biodiversity. It currently has 1. The Ramon tree, insert Ramon music here, I don't know any, is like rocking the Kasbah. Kashba? Is that the Ramones? I think it might be. Or the taro root, 15 if adjacent to mineral. All right, we have mineral. So, adjacency. We need 1 more biodiversity to place our Jade thing. Now. Tower root gives more food if adjacent again. This will not give diversity, but it is giving us additional food. General tip. Not everything explained in this demo. However, you'll often gain important information by hovering over items. No aspect placed here. Are people queuing to become settlers? I think we're supposed to call more nomads in, but I'm trying to just focus on the one thing right now, so I don't get absolutely overwhelmed. I would need 1 more biodiversity. And we don't have this tree made. So this tree I'm going to throw here. It's outside city limits. Maybe I should have additional cities, like inside the same biome. Or maybe I should have more biomes going. We had about diversity we need. So now we're allowed to place Giant Rockman's Jade. +5 for each plant in the biome. 300% if this is unique in the biome. So build just one of them. I don't know. I don't know. The green star got +3. Mouse over it. No idea. Alright, let's go ahead and start a new biome and see what happens. So next up we'll make a biome of the God of Water. I'm going to try to leave things kind of separated. I right-clicked, I don't know what that does. Are you coming, buddy? He went the long way around. Hello. Alright, behold! I give you an ocean. May we fill it with algae very soon. And now we know that humans can't live in the ocean, so I don't know why I did this. I don't know what the ocean does for me. Maybe we can fish alongside it. You can throw the clownfish +15 if adjacent to a coral bioticum, and a herring. The herring is a fish, that's all. Now, maybe the reef is rock gods work here. Agates and bedrock. +10% science of adjacent to plants. So go to plant god. That's reef. The sea anemone. So put these two together. And then god of rocks. Bedrock. More science if next to the plants. Everyone's coming for a visit. Now, why this is useful, I have no idea. Like, I should not even bother with this, but eons! As you noticed, eons are the currency for all actions, moves the game forward. All challenges are based on eon, unless specifically noted otherwise. Only a few things change in real time, and are advertised as such. Eon represents time in Rias 2. Most importantly, if Eon passes, humans advance to the next era. Please don't. You have 10 Eon left, so use them wisely and prepare for the next era. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this at all. Guessing I should settle some more people. So, it's free to terraform, correct? Alright, we're going to make a desert. We already have a desert. Let's invite someone to become desert settlers, rather. So I'm going to call the nomads. Where was that button? I don't think... Oh, there it is. Settle nomads. We have the merchant. They're known to like gold. Or we have the sage. Choose one or the other. So one likes gold, one likes food. Nobody seems right for the desert then. Aw, they're ashamed of their nakedness. Alright, sage, I'm going to choose you. And let's go ahead and make a lovely area for you to live in with your food. Let's make ourselves a... I'm guessing rainforest the way to get food. Desert no good, ocean no good. Behold, we create additional ground for everybody. Well done. So even more dark jungle. I hope people are okay sharing. I hope they're okay sharing out here. Give them some space. Yeah, one group goes away to wander in the wilderness. People want more food. They're also asking for lots of things. Food especially, I believe. Oh, turtle god, grant us food. Hey, look at this. They're growing in the trees. They're loving it. I have no idea why, but they are happy at least. 10 eons left. So they want cat. I know you want cats. I'm sorry. I don't know how to put cats where you like them. Because they need to be inside the city, I believe. And, oh, the city grew. Maybe. But there are no pips here to build on. There's one here. Oh, there's cats and cats. if I put in the middle here that's plants. In the middle here a cat, that should give me a second cat bonus, like cat temple. I have no idea why I'm focused on the cat temple, other than I built it and I wish it wanted to do well. Going around the world. More money. And cat temple announces, resort to you fool. Oh no, I put the wrong kind of thing here. Not cats, but instead needs to be predators. Oh, this is adjacency also. I missed the adjacency lines here. I assume adjacent was just one over. But people are celebrating the new cats. So many cats. Love them, love them, love them. Cat. The people bar goes around. Money bar also. So these are marks of, what are they called? Prosperity. Maybe each time it goes around, it's more prosperity coming in. Okay, let me come and love these people who want some food. I grant you a plant, perhaps. 5 food if next to a mineral. Now, we can put taros on each side, and then a mineral in the middle, I believe. But this is going to be the end of my era. The next turning point's upon us. The time has come for a new era. Your god loves you. He's trying his best. Crevices gain 1 mountain. Mountains gain 1 mountain. Drafts gain. Is now very windy. Changes in the air. Select a turning point to move humanity forward. The main quest, help the goddess build a magnificent city celebrated with monuments. The goddess city has 16 progress, or prosperity. Sage City needs to have 2 elements biotica in borders. Worked on it. So the era of monuments, or the Neolithic age. In that one, farms come up everywhere. Can I kickstart multiple big cities? No. So, let's go ahead and try the monument age. Make it a construction site. Cool. We get 1 star for main quest, 2 stars for 40 score, 3 stars for 60 score. I just want to complete it. I'll try my best. Welcome to the age of monuments in the ancient era. So this helps with playthrough, knowing that each stage you can choose differently. Behold the construction site. Oh! Do the Aztecs go out to make more city? Oh, okay. I was wondering what they were doing previously, but they're embiggening the city of the goddess. Which means more desert, which means more cat possibilities. I just wish I knew how to click on this thing to see how many more cats I need. Is there a button I'm missing for that? Inspirations! Inspired by human creativity, the giants of ideas for Bodica. Select which one you want. Let's choose the desert this time. The ostrich. 10 food, 5 gold for each adjacent empty slot. Or lapis lazuli, 25 cash money for each unique adjacent gem bioticum. So I know we have the green gem thing. And I don't know. Hello, Otto. That's a very strange name. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? Alright, let's try the ostrich. So these are open spots for unique gems. The one unique gem we have only goes into the rainforest. So we'll try you. We'll try you. And we unlocked more plants also, I believe. Thank you for liking my tie. It is the salmon color we have. So there's 2 spots here we could turn into running space. If I put the ostrich here, we can leave more open space for it there. I wonder if the empty space counts the outside locations also. Well, let there be... Where are my gods? Have the other gods abandoned me? This is my time of need. Let's rotate the world. How do I get my gods back? They were there previously, but not so much. Hello, Elfin America. I'm doing just fine. And Otto, I don't like how your message here is Yeah, going all the way through everyone else's messages. So I'm going to go ahead and purge you. And actually, giving your username, I don't really like that username by any means. It's not what I'm into in this channel. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a little timeout. If I'll come back with a different name, cool. If not, that's cool too. Sorry to be kind of a fuddy-duddy, but that's what I am, definitely. Yeah, so I see that the heads here have gotten covered by the menu bar. One of those early bugs, I'm sure. Behold, the ostrich. Needs to have a proper biome first. So you can go live in... It does not say which biome. I'm guessing it's desert, though. Or rainfall. I have no idea. It is desert. Okay, it is desert. So I would like to have desert made by Rock Guy. Hello, Rock Guy. All right, this has fixed itself. It's now visible again. Thank goodness. Okay, we have to click on the X to bring up the correct menu. Terraform, desert. He can also make crevices, it says. Expand the planet. Use one planet expansion to add 4 patches of planet side. Due to interference with humanity's need for control, it only adds 2 patches inside borders. Behold. So they'll not upset the people that make it there. Oh! Luckily, we don't understand astronomy yet, so we keep it quiet. We keep it quiet what happened there. The little people don't understand it all, and that is just fine. So I notice here I have 4 cats, actually. I think I meant to make this one into a spot for predation, or prey animals, rather. So let me do that. Bringer of animals goes here. That's not right animal, sorry. The prey one goes here instead. We don't ask what happened to these cats. Don't worry, the gods love them very much. So that gives adjacency on these 2, which gives, I don't recall what. 20 more money. All right, money in the city makes goddess happy. And then I'll throw an ostrich here with so many empty slots. That gives a lot more food. Yeah, look at it all. Food, money, all comes pouring down. The people should be delighted. Oh, buddy. So we now see the population bar and gold bar both spinning very, very nicely. How does the level of progress here? Level 19. We have to be at least size 16. Nice. Nice is nice. Now, will we get more stars off of that? I'm not sure. We have new nomads. All right, one moment for you. I'm going to take care of the Sage's City next. Needs at least 2 element biotica. So, what are the element biotica? I'm guessing it's a tag of some sort. Maybe like green and... I have no idea. Maybe like rock, etc. Maybe. So this is the location of the Sage. We put 1 gold booster there. Trees are not gold. A stone. Gives science if adjacent to Bodicom with base science. The amethyst gives money and whatever the eye thing is, if adjacent to animals. Alright, so I'm trying to put some animals here. Here's the gold thing. Animals in the jungle. The guinea pig is eaten by the pit viper. So pit viper, I'll throw you here. I think I'm not organized as well as I could organize. Guinea pigs live here. Now it should eventually help our city to expand, which is happening right now. And so they want 2 separate Elambatica. We put in a rock. We also put in a animal. So that should be 2 separate. I'm not sure if it actually is. Hey, Munch Smith. Munch, thank you for the raid. How's it going? What were you playing today? We're playing a little game called called People Are Wandering in the Ocean. That's terrible. It's terrible. Playing a little game called Reyes 2. It's in demo mode right now. You can play it just like I'm playing it, which say poorly, but it's good to have you here with us. Welcome Munch, welcome Les, or Lech, welcome Rose Colored Gaming, welcome all. It's nice to have you with us. Munch, I hope your stream went very well for sure. Alright, it's time to have the merchant live somewhere. But where? Oh, or the inventor. The inventor likes science. The merchant likes gold. I have no places currently working on making science. So let's go ahead and make a road along here. I may want to destroy the ocean. I don't think it gives anything of interest. But instead of road, I mean a home rather. And we still believe that the best home is more rainforest for everyone. Make me rainforest along here. Munch, you're playing Spiritfarer. Oh, that's a nice game. That's a very emotionally warming game. Little boat builder. I love boats so much. Alright, we invite the inventor to come live inside of the rainforest here. Did they come? Did they come? I don't know why this person's called the inventor, but there we go. You're early in the game, but you're ready to be emotionally touched and maybe wrecked. I think that's an appropriate way of thinking about it. Yeah, Spiritfarer really is a lovely game, though. A new city has been built called Camp Fernwood. Welcome to Fernwood, everybody. Now, he wants more science. There was some rock we could make. Yes. So stone is plus 10 science if made next to an item with science. Also, I see the stone is listed as element. So we have to find something with the tag of element to make the sage happy. But what is a basic science I can create? Does anybody have science items? We know nothing is scientific yet. Hello, giant turtle. We need to unlock something sciencey to help the sage later. Though, I've learned that the sage's city, which is... Hello! The sage wishes to speak with me. Alright. Hello to mighty crab upon the earth. Let's grab you. What you want? We can speak with him. We want to start a new project here in Camp Dark Jungle, but we seek inspiration. Where should we look? So, the farm gives 20, 50, 100 food. If there are 1, 2, 3 unique undergrowth bottica here, I've yet to see undergrowth at all. Or the fruit picker, 25 food for each unique fruit biotica come in the borders. I know I have the... taro root. Is that a fruit? I don't think so. So these both seem not super useful right now. Let's try the fruit picker. I'm wondering, Eureka! The gods have assisted you. And there's the fruit picker. We'll discover fruit eventually, I'm sure. Hello to Takrava. This game is named after the Dutch word for giant. Yes, I knew that part. It's a one-syllable word that doesn't have a phoneme in English. The developers named the game after a sound I can't make. One syllable, it's not Reus. I want to have like Deus. Maybe it's a cross-linguistic joke, or cross-language joke. Rus, Rus, Rus. Is that close? It's like Royce. I say the name Royce, sure. There's a philosopher named Josiah Royce I like a lot. Alright, so... the sage's city needs 1 prosperity. I can easily do that. We'll check and see if we have any fruit types. Ah, the papaya tree! The papaya tree is that. Nice. Also, taro root is underground also, or undergrowth. So this tree has a bonus under what conditions? If the biome has 3 biodiversity, it has 4. Tree. Our tree maker's on the way. And so that should give a bonus to the fruit picker. Behold a tree. Apple explosion. So population explosion. Everyone's so pleased. We get a prosperity. Awesome. So side quest is finished, and there was much rejoicing. Alright, we know that this city over here belongs to the goddess. Needs element biotica. We know that the stone can do that. Its bonus is only if there's a science next door rather. Let's check the other creatures and see if they can make. Okay, quartz and redstone are also elements. The redstone is a bonus next to a plant. So the desert has plant availability, correct? Yeah, so the withered shrub is an empty slot. Ah, you know what? The ostriches want to live next to empty slots. So this would count as such. It's not an element. But if it's next to the redstone then, it'd give more science and more money also. Okay, so bring me empty slot. And then I might need to move some kitty cats. But where? Or once we expand, we could probably put more ostrich over here, getting a free space then for the stone. Barren spot, withered shrub, happiness. Okay, where else do I have open slots for her? These are all non-open. So maybe the open slots for the ostrich are a mistake. Maybe just getting the bonus to elements is what I need to complete this portion. Also 2 stars. And we have only 14 eon left until it's over. Now I know replacing things consumes my eon. So I'm getting rid of the ostriches, removing a bunch of food, unfortunately. But finishing the monumental age is more important than how rich y'all are. Giant comes over. We make ourselves a new rock. That then means we no longer need the open withered shrub. We'll instead make the other element that helps with that. Which was... What else goes here? Alright, so as right now, there's a bonus on that because of the withered shrub. Any plant next door. So is there a plant that... Oh gosh. Is there a plant that can go in the desert that counts as element? No. Is there an animal that counts as element? No. So maybe into the rainforest instead. Animals maybe are no for elements. The elements may only be rocks. Good to have learned. Now, none of them are science-based, correct? As have base points in science. Empty slot there is not inside the city, though. No science. The Jade Ritual, I think, give a bunch of money. Now, if I take that away, will the city be impoverished? I honestly don't know. So I want to see if money disappears. I put that thing in. Whichever way, it will finish. Oh shoot, it's the stage city. No. How do I cancel that? I clicked the wrong place. I need to the other side of the border. Cancel, undo, mistakes made. Well, I think once you click, that's that, unfortunately. I wonder if the things you give them never actually go away. Okay, that's mistakes made. Oh, I bet a stone next to a stone would work. That's a very good thought, thank you. Get rid of the tree, though. Then... I don't know why I built you. So confused. Second stone, good. The Dark Jungle Temple started processing stone to provide pet rocks to the Cat Temple. I have no idea why. That seems cool, though. Hooray, more science. Okay. So the Sage's City needs another biotica. Not another biotica, I'm sorry, another element. Here, you're getting another stone. I no longer care about doing things right. I seem to have never made vipers here to feast on the guinea pigs. Alright, mission accomplished. Continue for high score. So we've gone from having 2 stars to only 1 star now. They're going to expand this way. Into the ocean, maybe? If so, there are nice things there for you. I made some nice things. The sage marches them forward. Yes, claim the city. Camp Dark Jungle started processing amethyst to provide modest jewelry in the fruit picker. Nice. Bedrock exists there, giving more science points and more biodiversity. What else can we make that helps out? So bedrock gives more science if next door to a Dark Jungle agreed to export Moss Jewelry to Dark Jungle Temple, so our 2 cities have trade relationships now. A trade mission from the Dark Jungle Temple failed to reach agreement. Oh, terrible. I want to put another science item here if I can. But I need to have a plant next door then. Do any of the rest of you give science things? Kelp gives more sunlight if in a reef. This is a reef. Can I put it inside? It replaces it instead. Of the animals, we have plus 10 if adjacent to a coral bioticum, or a herring just gives more food. So there is a coral bioticum here. So we want to put this here after the cities have expanded. Okay, in the case of the goddess's city, we're very close to getting more prosperity on people or on money. And we have an open slots nowhere. So possibly upgrading things would be good. At least there are open slots here. So I know that if I put a... What goes next to plants? The jade. So I removed the jade previously. This gives, just the one, a pile of money for the sage's city, which is not as prosperous as the goddess's city. Bunch of food. At least a person. I thought we had gold also. Ah, there it is. Took a while to count it all up. Gold from the sky. Such joy, such joy. We have 1 more point left. So that 1 point could be used to... Where are you going? The trade mission. Looking to import luxuries back and forth. And I think I settled 1 more group that I should go check out in the last moment here. Trade mission. Agreed to export pet rocks to Camp Dark Jungle. I don't know what happens when you have trade missions. The new people we settled. Camp Fernwood. Hello, Camp Fernwood. So you're off by yourself right now. This is the inventor. He wants science. We have nothing here yet, nor have I actually the points to do this. I wonder what happens if you overrun your eons. Super Booster here gives a big bonus of everything if it goes there, apparently. So that seems nice. So this tree has a basic science, which means I put a rock thing next to it. I think we get more science. Those only might be in the ocean, though. Keeping all the different biomes straight. Whichever way. Behold! So you are allowed to overspend. If you have 1 point left, you can spend the 5 points to get that building made. You all have some happiness here. Fernwood's at level 4. Nice. Alright, next era. The monument becomes a pyramid. And Goss is very happy with me. Got 2 stars. Planet completed. Unlock the Inventor Spirit and the Huntress Spirit. It's no longer merely the goddess. But there were 2 levels and then it's done. We got some score, but not all of it. Planet completed? We did it! We created Utopia! Okay, I'm guessing each new star level you get unlocks more things. So we got pearls, plus 50 money, plus 2 eyes. Can't remember what those are, if adjacent to the coast. And then also the surgeon fish, a reef marvel, plus 1 eye, plus 2 eons for each unique reef bioticum in the biome. Alright, I wish to build a new planet, please. Here it is. No, this is the first one. 28451591 Guinea Pig Kai. The next one is this. The Goddess of Money. The Huntress. More food. There are exactly 2 copies of this biotica in the biome. Do you want more food and gold? Or the Inventor. All biotica with a base curio yield gain 40% if the biotica is unique in the biome. Let's do food and gold. It seems more sensible to me. And again, we have the 3 gods. I do wonder if we'll have more soon, or maybe after the demo releases to early access or whatever come next. One more try. Welcome to the new planets. So food and gold, says the Huntress. You can unlock a 4th giant? Nice. Look forward to having another one. So, I think... I don't know. I was going to say, I think that food's more plentiful in the forest, but I'm just not sure it's actually true. Because again, the ocean seems useful only to give me certain bonuses to myself, as opposed to bonuses to the humans, because again, humans can't live there. Hello, little humans. They wish to join me. Maybe misclicked there. I gotta pick the group first. I dream of a lush land. Boy, howdy, I can give you that. They built a place called Western Wood City, and they want to talk. Hello, leader. Let's have a conversation with Giant Rockman this time. Noble aspect. Seismic aspect. Wait. You can give bonuses through aspects. Minerals gains more money or yields, or I have no idea. And the new big boy, herd aspect. Animals gain more food, plants gain more yields, animal gains more yields, more if it's a critter. And the giant turtle, target plant gains 15% on yields, or 30% food, or 20% food and the fruit tag. Oh, that's very useful for the fruit picker building. Anyway, let's have a conversation with Giant Rockman. Wait, where's the pickup button? Right click with the giant. Got it. Hello, leader. What do we got? We want to try a new product here. So either the hunter, 10 food for each unique herbivore bioticum. So herbivores, or trappers. 15 gold for each unique animal bioticum. Let's do herbivores. I'm wondering, can we get herbivores? Eureka! And friends, it's time for a proper ad break. We've been live now for 2.5 hours, 11 a.m. my time. But let's take a little break, do some crossword puzzle, get started on a new week, which I guarantee we will not finish today. Like, absolutely positively, because it's a new Monday. Don't worry, the ad's only 3 minutes, though. Other side of that, we'll definitely get back to our game. I am enjoying it, despite my difficulty. Oh, it's not a Monday where you are. It's not a Monday where you are. I'm sorry. So we actually do not have a new New Yorker, which means it's time for the ever-popular and always somewhat challenging Universal Freestyle Puzzle, which has been active for 163 hours. Someone forgot to pause this thing. All right, let's do the down and see what's what. This one's called Stand Idly. Loiter, good. A tiny tree is a bonsai, good. Away from the summer, perhaps. At camp, good. City roads or streets. Name meaning rock. Peter means rock. So ditto might be incorrect. It'd probably me too instead. Me Oto. Good old me Oto. Overtly sneaky comment. Overtly sneaky comment. I guess psi is the letter between phi and psi. Wait. Psi can't be between psi and phi. Maybe phi and phi. I'm not sure. Overtly sneaky comment. Not sure. For reals, you don't say. Do you mean it? No idea. Posse is a gang. Strange magic group. I think it's ELO. Go off on a tangent. Uh-oh. Go off on a tangent. Migrate. Alright. For specialized audiences, I mean niche. The New York Times and New Yorker definitely hop to the next open one when you push tab. Peter means rock. Yes, it does. Upon you, I shall build my church. Petrus is I think, the Greek term, maybe. But yeah, Peter means rock, I think. Seafood items dipped in melted butter. Crab legs. Kind of, in a way. Dolly Parton's most covered song. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Tick by. Pass, maybe? Not sure. Small bouquets are... Small bouquets. Choose or choice. Opt to, opt for. Option, maybe? The choose an option are not quite right. All right. So, blank ayam, an Indonesian chicken noodle soup. No idea. Butterfly part is a wing. Good. And lastly, blank her, she, her, probably. Lastly, water in French. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to spell it, though. All right. Now, what can we do here? What other letters are there with a P? Who would find psi? I think Peter's right. Uh-oh. What the sun and moon do daily... They turn, they rotate, they revolve, they are... Rise, maybe? Oh no, does Peter not mean rock? Oh no! Name hidden in Can I Leave? A Neil is a name. Wait, doesn't... I'm sure that Peter means rock. I'm sure it does. Oh no. Oh no. There's a man named Peter Rock. That's cool. You are Peter Petros. When I was Rock Petra, I'll build my church. I know you can't see this, but you are Peter Petros. On this rock Petra, I'll build my church. Since Peter's name means rock, and Jesus is going to build his church on the rock. Oh, good. All right. What's this thing here? Lifetime, maybe. Game nights. Game... No idea. Anyway, we'll return to this in an hour or so. For now, though, they're building a hunter for me. What's the hunter bonus do again? Yeah, again, if we can mouse over and see what the hunter bonus is, that'd be absolutely amazing. Help us, the hunter's cries. What you want? They have no language. They have no language here. Hey, Bill, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Something, food, unique, something. Yeah, I can't see quite what it does. Let's get some food animals this time. So, to the god of animals, the hunter was plus gold per animal in the Bodicum. Okay. I thought it was plus food, but maybe not. So Pit Viper gives more gold when next to a guinea pig. So I put guinea pigs on each side here. And then a hunting animal in the middle. Yeah, it might be bonus to gold. Might really. 2 guinea pigs. Such comfy, fluffy fur. The circle of life. The snake eats everything. Here comes food from the sky. Population up. Money from the sky also. Looking good. My side quest is going to be a prosperity of 8. We're definitely going to get that. New nomads show up also. Who are the nomads? One is the inventor, one is the goddess. Okay, the goddess seems to like the desert just fine. She's Egyptian after all. The inventor I didn't quite figure out how to use well. There's a plus science interaction in the ocean that's very confusing to me. So I'm going to make a desert for the goddess to live in, because I kind of understand how that works. Awesome. Bring me the goddess. There she goes. Are people to wander? Okay. Hey, anyway, you're trying to read Kant and the music of this game makes you look over. I definitely read my Kants in grad school, sitting inside of a very loud bar. I found it was the only way I could focus is if my ears were overwhelmed with sound. And that was like pure visual time. That's how it worked for me. Alright, you all want... I wonder if this they like things actually means nothing. Because I don't see a bonus to... Wait, wasn't there like a leader bonus actually? There was a leader bonus. Here we go. So 5 extra food for each mystery. 10... here's where you see the upgrades. We found it. 10 food for each unique herbivore. So I'm guessing it's the case that guinea pigs are herbivores. Now, each unique one. So definitely the hunter is not that. So we have 1 unique guinea pig type. And maybe I'll unlock additional herbivores as we continue along. Cool. For now, they need more prosperity. So what can I do that gives big prosperity out here? Prosperity is anything that helps go around in circles. So amethyst gives bonus to money if next to an animal. I'll throw it here. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Gotta work on the voices. They all feel like very deep voices to me. More diversity. Then money arrives. Maybe not. Yeah, I missed it. Okay, gave some gold at least. And we're going to expand again. Cool. We're halfway through all 3 lines. Let's look at some food stuff for y'all. The Ramon tree is just a tree with more biodiversity. Papaya gives 15 food if 3 to biodiversity. Okay. There's your biodiversity. More food, more food. And what kind of thing wants to be next to a plant? Nothing in this biome, I'm fairly sure. We are up to level 8. Mission accomplished. Hooray. If we get 6 more prosperity here, we then get more progress points. So these are progress points. Earn as many as you can before the next turning point by completing requests and meeting prosperity thresholds. Every progress points, humans give a reward before next turning point. Alright. You probably get prosperity much more easily over here. That said, time for an inspiration. Bonus the rainforest or the desert. Let's bonus the rainforest. I was looking for herbivores. Unfortunately, we did not hear anything from the person who can make animals. If I reroll, maybe they will. We got the exact same things. If I reroll again, we got the exact same things. All right, the reroll is either broken or I don't know, nothing unlocked, or I don't know what. Anyway, they want food, 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 and none of these give food. Give me food. The tarot does give food, though. Alright, so the right one gives me tarot and topaz and the jade. It's all money. And then over here, the tarot gives food, and the tree gives more science for each surplus diversity. Sure. But food gives prosperity for them. I'm sorry, Western Flats. I want to take care of you, but right now you'll stay here. Oh, just talk to us. What you want? What you want, leader? Maybe it's wise not actually to see what they want while we're about to end a turning point. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Hello. What do you want, oh Queen of Cats? I wish we'd see her hanging in the sky. Like, barely hanging off the claw would be amazing. Alright, either she'll build a gem seeker, more money for each unique gem, or stonecutter, more science for each unique element modicum. I know I want to have monies for her, so each unique gem here. Eureka! There's the gem master polishing up. Okay, we have 1 gem type right now, and it gives nothing other than it is a gem. Over here's a food spot as well. So food friends, that's not food. So I think we can get food off of the sand cat. For the Jeroba for now, plus 10% of the mineral modicum in the biome. You're a gem, not a mineral. They're minerals, Marie! Okay. And now I know it, once this expands out, I can make a kitty cat here that will eat the little jerboas. Do you all get any prosperity for this? I wonder if every prosperity point costs the same amount. Or if it's faster when you're lower level. We need 2 more bonuses. And you're closest again on population. Bonus here to plants. So, again, we're very bad at plants out here in the desert. Unfortunately. Okay, and then again, we do have the upgrade things. The redstone gives money and science if next door to a plant. Okay. This is not a good plant, but it is a plant anyway. I got great hair today. Oh, I do. I've been pulling on my hair all day long. I try to figure out the game. I need to get a haircut, definitely. So hopefully soon. Just 2 more progress. You can do it. Indeed, Chibi. We're playing the game Royce. And it is a lot of fun. And you can definitely wishlist it right now. The demo is free. You can play this thing like I'm playing this thing and show me how I should be doing it. Hey, we got our progress point. Nice. Nice, nice. If we get 6 more, we get another one. Oh, behold, they're expanding. Behold! Are they expand in both directions or only one? I think it's always only one. And now, like we said... Ah, shoot, the other direction. Like we said, if we expanded this way, we could have gotten the kitty cats. The Western Flats Oasis started processing quartz by modest jewelry in the Gem Seeker. So that will allow trade with the other people Though maybe they have to share an adjacency bonus, or have an adjacency, I'm not sure. I know I unlocked something new over here I was excited to make. Was it a tree? The taro root next to a mineral. Cat. So... we can make a non-mineral here. Maybe in this biome, minerals be made. They're all listed as elements, not as minerals. Wait. Minerals general type, right? General type is actually animal, plant, mineral. So any of them are minerals, I believe. Which means this actually will count if we expand this direction. I wonder if I need to get one more prosperity point. It's the number of slots used. But at some point, they'll expand. I don't see when that is. But I'm seeing they like more food. So those is not really the correct choice. I'm going to put taro root in anyway. Oh, this is adjacency. I keep forgetting they can use the front line for adjacency also. So if they put a rock here, they'll get a bonus as well. Now the number needs to count down. Empty, not fill. So it's not exactly where I want it to be. Put our prosperity points. And it is going much more slowly. So again, it's easier to get early game prosperity than later game. Which is safe. If I want to get more, let's go visit you out here. And you're closest on... I'm confused. So you are closest on food. So what other food's possible here? Food would go here with the sand cat. We can do that here instead. So we have 2 more buildings, then we're done. The sand cat... Oh, it's not adjacency. The sand cats can hunt absolutely anywhere. Well. It does change things slightly. Okay, if I throw in another jerboa, give you additional food. If there's a mineral in the biome, again, not adjacency, just anywhere. Oh, so confusing. So confusing. And I believe that the gem machine is only if there are unique minerals. Minerals, not gems. Gems, not minerals. What's it again? Each unique gem, not minerals. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. So to have more food, to help with getting another progress point, we're going to throw a jerboa here. And they can eat some fun food. Yum. Time for new era, but first... prosperity. Probably just one more point, unfortunately. Oh, just keep going. Go 3 more times. It's not going 3 more times. But wait. Oh, I'm just going to get to 1 more point needed. And okay, it just stops there. That's fine. We had 4 bonuses this time. What did the people give me for my excellent work this time? Your god is very pleased with you. Crevices. We can gain 1 expansion. Mountains, 1, whatever that is. Drafts gain. Okay, so last time we earned only 3 of them, so we are improving as a player, I think. But what drafts gain are, I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's not yet added to the game, so they only have 2 involved. So much for the mountains plus 1 is, though. Alright, the Neolithic Revolution! We either do the farms or the Iron Age. Because we're caring about food friends... I think we should probably go for farming. Now, they would like to have 3 cities with 4 population. We have 2 of those right now. We start 1 more. If we go to Iron Age, have 15 science on the planet, 30 cure from the Great Forge. I don't know what that means, but I know what this works. So, construction site with distribute city buffs effect. Let's go ahead and do some farming. Sure. Okay. Suddenly happy. We must build one more big city with enough population. The mountain gives you more space. So I thought the mountain didn't give more space. I thought it was the crevice that did so. Oh. Okay, last time I got one of these and didn't see how it was used, because it looked like it was grayed out to me. But no, that means it's actually active. So add more space for Biotica. We can put a mountain inside of our biomes. True? We'll see how this works. Now, will this more space join the city or no? Thump, thump, thump. That's pretty cool. And yeah, it gives them more open spots. Now, probably using that inside the place where the city was actually built was not so good. But I understand now. Okay, that's really cool. And then you can also expand the planet. Ideally, don't put it inside of human territory. Thump, thump, thump. Love it. Such a big bit of growth. Okay. We do want to put these new sage people out. They're the only kind we have right now. Or we got the merchant. Okay. Probably in our new open area, we should give people territory here so they don't expand into each other. So what kind do we want this time? I think just more rainforest. And so this one will need to increase population straight away, just to finish the main quest. Ah, I'm sorry. We have things we can unlock. I completely missed here. So one. Looks like a desert. This looks like a gold star tree world, maybe. So you want desert, you get desert. The ostrich or lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli can also be built inside of the rainforest, maybe? Oh, a topaz can. Got it. Lapis lazuli, unique adjacent gem modicum. We'll have 2 gems then. Cool. Hello, R squared. How's it going? Thank you for the continuing subscription, my friend. 18 total months. My goodness. 18 down. What you just did to ensure you don't get ads with your crosswords. 11 letters. Did you subscribe? SUBSCRIBE. That's 9 letters. 2 more we need. ED. Subscribe, duh. That's 10 letters. Oh, I can't do math. Anyway. Oh, resubscribe. There you go. Thank you for knowing how to write words. Fuel cell in the ocean? No. The ocean, I think, is for giving me more power and so on. But not for currently living. Now, maybe eventually we'll get oceanic people. But for the moment, no, it is the case that we have only land dwellers. Bring me the octopus men. That's a very good resubscribe message, R squared. I'm always delighted by how people decide on resub messages, and yours, top tier. Okay, so we know that the taro gives food if next to a mineral. The papaya gives more food if it's in a location with biodiversity. We don't have that yet, we will soon. And then, another inspiration. More rainforest. Only the jade. So again, I'm lacking things we can... I'm lacking things that we can unlock. And once you choose Biotica, I think you're stuck in it, unfortunately. So we're going rainforest again. Cool. Cool. All right. Y'all need food. So we'll begin with just the taro root next to a mineral. Any mineral at all will work fine. The jade, 300% more money if unique in the biome. So probably any money producer gives more. +5 being next to a plant. Cool. Not enough biodiversity. We have to have 6 maybe? Don't see that. Anyway, the Terra wants to be next to a mineral. We also unlock the topaz, and so that can go over to the other biome that has the gem cutter. Okay, so topaz goes here. Now I see that the other kind of gem here, the amethyst wants to be next to an animal, but the topaz gives a bonus for being next to any gem. It would be a bonus, not the best bonus. We really need food here, though. That's the big desire. Where's my food? It's still counting up the food? Hey, there it is. The gold first. Flying the sky. Oh, no food on this, though. It's the taro root that gives food. Now, does it only do that when you... Oh, maybe it doesn't stack. I think I'm assuming it's stacked. Maybe it does not do so. We're up to 3 biodiversity. So we can now place the jade here. And we get... Huh. They came this way to expand the city and then backed out. Oh, no, they did put it there. Sorry, I missed that. It's not quite the city yet. Alright, food came in also. We need more food. So on the plant guy... So papaya tree, more food if 3 biodiversity. We just spent 1 biodiversity. So I believe animals give biodiversity also. It doesn't say that it does, but I think it's true that it does. So guinea pig go here, snake go here. I don't know if they queue up or if you want to do one at a time. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Hey, Western Flans are exporting modest jewelry to the Camp Ancient Grove. They are learning things. And no queuing up anything. The guinea pigs live here with no further bonus. That'll bring us more food. And more money also. We should get to level 4 this time. We'll need 1 more level. Possibly. Yeah, we'll need 1 more level of that. And so, once we have the biodiversity we need, we can then build the papaya tree. That's the Raymond tree, sorry, the papaya tree. And that should give the food to make us level 4 city, level 3 city. Well, Esclaw, looking dapper today, thank you for that. That's very kind of you. Maybe I'll dress just the way to teach today. Usually I don't wear a jacket and tie at all. Maybe today, though, they'll say, oh, Jordy, what's different about you? Why are you doing this? We are hitting level 4 now, so Neolithic Revolution is completed. We can skip forward, but no. We'll use the opportunity to get more high score. Further inspiration. Where did we put it? Let's do the desert this time. The ostrich. Which unlocks also for the desert and the... maybe forest, not sure. A new gem as well. Okay, so ostriches want to run in open space. We also want to do something. What did people want? She asked for something recently. What'd you ask for, my friend? I thought you had a mission for me. Huh. There's a farm, apparently. So, unique undergrowth gives more food. And you want more gems also. Okay. So I have additional gem types we unlocked. Namely, the lapis lazuli and the jasper. And the topaz, I believe. Yes. Quartz gives a bonus under no conditions. Topaz is a bonus if next to a gem. Okay. I replaced the little jerboas. That means that the cats do still have prey. Good. So new gem means more money. Awesome. Does anyone know under what conditions the cities expand? It's not just population, I'm fairly sure. More money. So that level up did not cause them to expand. It's not every prosperity. Maybe it's every 5 prosperity? Nobody quite yet. Cat. We now know that one of the other kinds here, so plus 20 Jasper, plus 20 gold if next to a predator biome. I kind of want to switch these two back and forth because the cats are predators. Lapis Lazuli, though, gives a bonus for any unique adjacent gemstone. So they want Hate Expanded, awesome. Hate Expanded, awesome. Okay. So I don't know why I expanded, but it did. So I'd like to have more desert again. So this is making sense right now. So you, my friend, construct for me additional desert. This is 2 gems adjacent. And we can have a third. We'll trust that we're going to be able to make a predator here next, but I can do in preparation for next expansion. Oh no, it's time for New Era. Do not forget, Lapis Lazuli goes right there. It'll then explode with so much beautiful and good gold. That said, I put a redstone here earlier. I don't know why I did that. Must have had a reason to do so. Next era. Hanging gardens are created. Now, I worry there are only the 2 eras. So I worry we're actually done with this planet. We are done with the planets. Oh, no. Oh, no. We got farms, and that is that one. Again, only 2 stars, unfortunately. We created Utopia. Got ourselves hemp. So +1 biodiversity, +5 science for each adjacent mineral. 300% bonus with no more than 1 other copy of this biotica in the biome. So only 1 hemp allowed. And then copper bits. Rugged metal. +20 science if adjacent to 2 mineral biotica. Cool. Cool. Planet number 2 is done. It's time for planet number 3. I do wonder how many more of the pile on here before the demo's done. Alright, so we have the Huntress, the Goddess, and now the Inventor. Let's learn if we can do science as well as the other ones. I was not planning to spend one day on the whole day on one game. This game is definitely being enjoyable. I don't want the demo to end, which is a good feeling, I think. I'm still a little confused by it, but having a good time anyway. Hello, Inventor. He just wants science. And there's something involving mushrooms to do feedback. Very good. So I believe I've seen the most science in the ocean. So I believe I would want him to have access to an ocean, even though they can't live directly in it. So here is some ocean for you. Now in the short term, I'll throw him into a forest, and we'll trust he'll be able to find lots of, I don't know, like weird bugs in the undergrowth. Nice. Okay, we're going to have you to settle close to the ocean. Now, I believe there was something I could build in the ocean that would give a bonus to the time we have until a turning point. The city goes in the ocean quite a bit, maybe excessively, we'll see. God of Ocean. Maybe an ocean rocks, possibly? Okay, so bedrock gives +10 science if next to the plant. Now, I don't know about order of building here. I'm not sure if you have to have the bedrock built after the plant exists there. So +15 if located in a reef. I don't know what a reef is. This is the sea anemone. I'm gonna put you here. We then can surround you by science buildings if we want to. Science rocks, rather. Hello, Jace. I always find fun, whimsical games, so I plan on playing it on release. Given what I've seen so far, I think yes. Now, there are so many games coming out over the next month, I can't promise day one. But sure, it's at least plausible that we would play a game like this on release. Science Guy wishes to speak to me also. Hello, Science Guy. The giant rock demon wishes to speak to me. We'll see. Strat, you're gonna send me a key for this game? Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thank you very much for that. I was ready to spend my money, but no. The viewers can spend their money instead. Alright. We want to start a new product here in Westwood on the Sea, but we seek inspiration. Where should we look? The Stonecutter. So more minerals for each unique element. Elements are rocks. The elements might go wherever else. Send the key, but don't say, hey, handsome. No. The line the person sent me was, yo, handsome. Yo, handsome. And then the herbalist instead. So extra 2 science for each science in the undergrowth plant biotica within borders with the highest science. So the inventor needs to have more science than anybody else. I like that idea. It depends on, do we have science on our plant biotica in these areas? Or is it undergrowth biotica in particular? So the Ramon tree, Ramon, is a tree with science on it. And then in the water, there's science on sea anemones, which are counting as reefs also. Or they go in the reefs also. I got no idea on that one. I did unlock hemp. Hemp is desert, though, I believe. And I have not chosen desert this time for no particularly good reason. Alright, let's speak to the dude again. Hello, dude. Okay, so it's unique element in borders, or it has to be undergrowth plants in particular. We have undergrowth plants in the desert, maybe? I understand how the stonecutter works. So unique elements, let's choose that one. And then rock guy needs to start throwing up unique element locations. So the stone is an element. It goes there. I can pick a new nomad. One moment, be right with you. So they got additional science now. Cool. And now maybe we put an element underwater here. The bedrock. As we said, we want to put the bedrock next to the whatever you are for additional science bonuses. It is not unique by any means. That said, the bonus for the stonecutter, I think, was unique elements. We already have one, but more about biodiversity, more science. Swell. Okay. So any kind of prosperity bonus would be good. They're expanding again. Maybe we should just keep putting science in the slots down here. I like it. Stomp, stomp, stomp. And I do wonder if there's an argument in favor of not making additional peoples. Oh, we do love watching them swim. What other kind of things we built out here? The clownfish gives 1 point in mystery, apparently. Is a bonus if next to the coral. Sea anemones are coral. And this location counts as being adjacent. The bonus for animal here. And so the herring is an animal. What it gives me, I have no idea. Let's find out what mysteries do. The inventor showed up and felt feelings. Levels up. And then a biome ocean improvement. Coral rock plus 30 science if adjacent to Coralbotica. So big science, big fun. The surgeonfish, 2 mysteries in 1 eye for each unique reef here. That'll also give us mud volcano, love it, next to the deeps. We don't have deeps yet. Anchovy gives more food and biodiversity if we get next to anchovies. Or the seagrass, plus 5 food, 2 mystery, there are 3 Anobiotica in the biome. Wait, in the biome means not inside the city necessarily. So we can really bonus this thing by having the seagrass in the city and then other things in the biome. I'm going to try to stay with science. We'll see how that goes. Okay. Unfortunately, I already covered... Hello, what's up? Are you jumping for joy? You're definitely going to die. Settle down, boss. I was going to say is, I want to be next to the coral. I've already put all these bedrocks out. I believe I can improve, though, for only 1 point. So, coral rock improvement. I believe that will also help with more science for each unique element. Yeah, so new elements, more science. Fantastic. More science, more good. Level 2 stonecutter now. What does level 2 stonecutter do? So, at the higher levels, I believe it gives even more science points. They're dancing with boxes, having a good time, having a good time. Okay. We have more people who can settle. Let me look and see who it is. The goddess or the huntress? So I kind of want to check out that new hemp thing. I also kind of want to stay in the city of my start. And I am seeing that they're mostly expanding into the ocean. I'd like them to stop that. So I don't know how to make them expand this way instead. Do we have any open slots here? They have 3 of 8. Okay, in the ocean they have 6 of 6. In Westwood, the rest of the city, they have open slots, it looks like. But where are they? Out this way, okay. You currently have a stone. Adjacent to a body outcome of science gives more science. Okay. The stone, which I already have, does the same thing. The amethyst does not have science. The Ramon tree would. It also gives more biodiversity. And among the animals, no science. So we'll throw a Ramon tree here. We need to get up to 3 biodiversity to put a papaya tree, which gives a bunch more food then. Okay. Actually, we're at 3 biodiversity. This gave 2. That was only 1. Now, what do I want to make next to a tree, if anything? The amethyst has a bonus if next to an animal. Oh, I wonder if the little eye is expand. I don't see it anywhere else. So maybe that's expansion. Oh, maybe. Okay, like I said though, this is now good and full. We can make a new biodiversity building, or biodiversity tree rather, but it won't be inside the city, unfortunately. Why do you say 4 to 8? I think that's in the biome proper as opposed to in the city limits. But what is in the city that's still open? This is... I think the city's just full right now. Everything appears to be full. We'll be able to get a mountain at the end of this round, I believe. Oh, actually, an empty slot there. Outside the city, though. All right, so the mountain will help us expand there. For now, then, we should probably populate the Earth with a second group over on this side. And then... See, desert gods I understand every time. It's either forest or desert. I'll do desert just for a variety. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do variety, because the inspirations are locked to one biome. So possibly specializing into a biome would be preferable. Oops, need to terraform, actually. Behold. About noon already. Have not yet done my reading for today's teaching. It's something I've taught 1,000 times before, so I'll be just fine, but I feel like I perhaps have not prepared as well as I should have. Alright, come to us, O Huntress. I do wonder if sharing biomes, like having more than one biome in a city, is a good idea. But for Huntress, all about the food. I think food goes into rainforest fairly easily. So again, we want to get biodiversity to 3 here, to build a tree that gives 15 more food. And guinea pig plus pit viper gives more and more money. Okay, so a rock wants to live there. I'm gonna throw down 2 guinea pigs and a viper in the middle. This buddy wants to speak. Do it very soon. Fair enough. This. See you again soon. I always forget it's nighttime for you all. Like, if I stop and think about it, I do know it. But I always think, having a good time hanging out. Not thinking at all about morning for me, evening for you mostly, or quite late night for you Europeans. I have one more build. I bet I should have spent time with the leader to see what he wanted first. Hello, leader. What you want? New projects. So again, the hunter, more food for each unique herbivore. We have 1 herbivore right now. Or the trapper, more gold for each unique animal generally. I'll take the food this time. And hope we can unlock additional food types soon. So be it. They want the prosperity to get to 8. I probably can't do that in the next 1 turn. You're equally close on everything. Science is lowest, but I don't think I can get science here. Now, this is adjacency bonus only, correct? Yeah. More money if adjacent to a critter. I keep thinking this stacks. It just may not stack. I don't know why I'm considering that. There's a rock bonus spot here. So, if adjacent to an animal gives a bonus on gold, and whatever the eye is. Let's try that. Let's see if we can get 2 prosperity off of just that. I just want to have a happy family. Gosh, we're trying, I swear. Hello, Vera. Fee, fi, fo, fum. A new era. Got a whole pile of gold. Spin, ye beauty. Spin! We actually see here how much is coming in, I think. Yeah, 16 more money coming in. We are getting 2 levels. Prosperity side quest completes. Nice. If we could get 2 more bonus, we get more progress points. There it is. I didn't know they were showing up, but they showed up. Maybe. New inspiration. Can't do until after the era's done. The second phase upon us. And again, I believe only 2 phases. Again, I think it'll eventually be something else. Iron Age or Monument Age. So I've never tried the Iron Age. The inventor, our lead character. So let's go with that. We get the Great Forge. Or Iron Bodicum. Cat. It's time to get some iron. We need lots of science on the planet. And I believe it's the case that Adventure Guy already has quite a bit. We have 10. 43 out of 30 curio from the Great Forge. No idea what that means. I'll look in a moment. So this team is expanding nicely. Back with you soon. Westwood on the Sea agreed to export stone statues to Camp Northern Wood. They're bringing statues across the world. There they go. They expanded out again. Awesome, awesome. And here is the Iron Camp thing, I believe. Yes, the Great Forge. So 0.5 additional extra science for each science in mineral boticas within border. So 43 is 86 times 0.5. Also, mysteries give a bonus to science, food, and whatever the eye is. Does anyone know what the eye is? Like, just tell me, what is the eye? The all-seeing eye confuses me. In the rainforest, or the ocean, or the desert. I choose the ocean. The manta ray gives mystery and science. Hey, Festiva. Thank you for the resubscription, Festiva. 33 months, my goodness. Also gives us the sea crate. If adjacent to a critter, gives mystery and money. And the white plumed anemone, more mysteries when next to the mineral. So mystery is definitely the way to go in the ocean. And mysteries give a bonus to science guy. The pearls give some good stuff. Also the eels, or seal crate. And lastly, the tuna, an alpha predator. More food for each critter biome. So this is the, does it stack or no? This does stack. But I want mysteries and science, so I want the manta ray. Okay. Now, I saw that we just expanded into the trees there. Do we also have space inside the ocean? We do not, unfortunately. So it's a little less than great. Probably should have taken the rainforest upgrades. Agonarch Artist. Agonarch, thank you also for your ongoing subscription. 25 months. All these double digits. My goodness. Bunch of old timers hanging out today. Thank you for your kindness. Sincerely, sincerely. Hope you're having a very good day. This is the pressure a city feels to expand their borders. The positive is many Boudica in the borders motivate them to explore. The borders are far away. We don't need more land. So I wonder if higher population makes them more likely to expand. In which case, it needs to be science anywhere in the world. So we should probably go put science over in the rainforest on the other side. I'd like to give you more population though, so you want to expand. We have 3 biodiversity. We can build a new tree. Awesome. So we 20 food coming in. I want to watch and see, does the city pressure expansion increase as the food comes flying across? So no change yet, but maybe when it levels up, and it will level up 1 time here. No change? No change? So maybe there's a max size they're aiming to. Also, what's the Coliseum do here? It's a construction site. So maybe this is the capped building for this area. So science in other places makes them happy too. So hello to you, other place. This place, also no pressure to expand. So you have no ocean. Wait, it's science anywhere on the planet. It's not science in the biome. Aha! Sorry, I couldn't figure that out until just now. I was in the biome, not in the cities. So we expand the ocean biome. And what have they put? If you have put a mountain into the ocean. I want to try this. Ocean mountain go. That's not the mountain. That's the more space. Well, alright, fine. This area's already ocean, it says. Uh-oh. So this is ocean, allegedly. Not that I don't believe you. Kind of don't believe you, though. Okay. You make additional mountains. Can you throw mountains into the ocean? Okay, Blue Mountains cannot go into the ocean. No Hawaii creation today. So I'm gonna put it inside the inventor's territory and hopefully can get him additional. Additional science there. There's no undo button in the game. It's just confusing sometimes. Uppy duppy! Climb ye many, climb! Back with you in a moment. Now these targeted things give bonuses to many things. Is there one that increases... There's nothing that explicitly increases the amount of science. That said, animal gains 20% on all yields, 4% for the critter. We looked away, and a lot of it actually became ocean. So what I want to do is try to stack up the animals here that give additional mystery. That said, the mystery only increases science if it's inside the city. So none of this is going to work right now for my purposes, I believe. This, though, gives more science if next to 2 coral. Okay, so throw you right here. Can only place in shallow water, apparently. Ah, so the reef is shallow water. Wait, why are you not placeable? Oh, because this still counts as being ocean. I apologize. So you can go in this shallow water. And it wants me next to a coral. 2 corals, rather. So the white plume anemone gives a bonus if next to a mineral. That is a mineral. It wants to be next to 2 corals. Yes? Yes. So the second one will go right here. Giant turtle takes a long way around again. Getting his exercise, getting his steps in. Now, will you drop into the water? Nope, it's above grass, that's fine. And the sea anemone gives just more science points. Oh, you know what? Someone may have misread slightly. No. So it's 15 research points, not science points. Those need to be inside of cities, my friends. Oh boy. Oh boy, mistakes possibly made. Alright. Who wants to fix my problems? Okay, so this tree just gives 10 science points. That should be enough to get you to level up 1 time. Nice. I think it is the case that it's the same number of points at each new level, namely 20 in total. Cool. Alright, so what else gives us like big science bonuses? Because like increase yield would be good. Alright, 13 now. 13 now, good to good. I know I expanded with a mountain the territory of the inventor. It needs to have, oh, it is 30 now, so it does eventually become more. So the easier science really is in the new city. But we can accept non-easy science. So do anything's here give me bonuses for being next to trees? 10 science for adjacent to Boticum with base science. The iron, plus 5 science for each iron here. Available on all biomes. -3 biodiversity if adjacent to an iron. So many irons non-adjacent. So one here, I think. Oh boy, we're learning stuff. Friends, it's time for another quick little ad break. We got ourselves probably 1 hour stream left. So we're going to pause the game there and back in 3 minutes. We have more inspirations. I think I keep missing those. That's fine though. So 3 minutes of ads, 3 minutes of crosswords, and then we'll be all good to go. Something is definitely wrong here. That's fine. We'll figure out later. What's the cha here? Passed go and collected $400, say. Cheated! Because only $200 for passing go in Monopoly. Chill out. Rest, probably. Oozes. Not sure. What's down here? Go off on a tangent. Digresses. So me too for same is wrong. Which means once more, back to ditto here, because Peter's incorrect. So digress. Which means oozes is seeps. Good. Gin flavoring. Gin flavoring. Yeah, no idea. No idea. Fermented, oh, got that one. Honey bun. Sweetie pie. Not so fast. Hang on a sec, probably. Okay, now we do these ones. Tick by is elapse. There we go. I'm stuck on lips for a moment. Small bouquets are posies. Choose or choice is select, yeah? Gin is made with slow. Sorry, it's one of those words that, as a non-Britisher, I just don't know. Can we get these three then and be done? Let's see here. Name meaning rock. I have absolutely no idea. I'm so stuck on Peter, I can't get anything else. Overtly sneaky comment. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. For reals? Is it true? So Kai, apparently, is between Phi and Psi. Did not know that one. Craig, like Crag, possibly? That said, lifetime game. Lifetime. Okay, is something wrong here? Writing input holder to pen case is good. Wait for someone to at camp, fine. In Germany, this food's name means from Vienna. Wiener seems right to me. Is it an I? No. Gang is posse. I like that. If Craig is there, is it Rue? Good. Is it true? Sorry. Is it true indeed? So game night, a lifetime. Yeah, because life's a game. All right. Everything's been entered. Something is wrong though. Give me just a moment. What are wine dances? Someone mistyped allele. There we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. It took me 163 hours to do that one, but at least we're free of strangeness. Yeah, I must hit a W off of something. Just the random mistyping. Sorry. Allele, anneal, Craig, meaning rock. Again, probably crag, which is a similar root. All right, mission accomplished. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. There's a new one today. We have no time to finish it, though, so let me just push some buttons for a moment, and then we'll say good to go. But what are the Ides of March? Bit of body art briefly, a tat. School orgs a PTA. Hello, singers, Adele. That hurt. Ow-e, possibly. Maybe ouch. What's the down here? Rotates. Turns. One's doing paperwork. Termites. One's doing paperwork. Actors? Not sure. Kill. Slay. Group of green panels. Solar or something maybe? Green panels. Like eco warriors? Not sure. Sail holders are masts. Really love is to adore. Chill. Relax. Scottish group. A clan. It is solar something. apt chocolate to share on Valentine's Day. Is it a Hershey's bar? Because it's Hershey? She? I have no idea. It's probably Solar Farms, actually. Factually. And the ad break is over, so I will stop in a moment here, I promise. Minecraft resources are ores, actually. So I'm sorry, it's not farms. Huh. Strawberry Blank Lemonade, a Starbucks drink. Lime? No idea. Go Beyond is Transcend. One's in paperwork. Oh, acid users. Yeah, no idea. Whatever. All good, all good. All good, all good. Back to the little game for our last 50 or so minutes. Now, the iron needs to be non-adjacent, but we get more for every iron in the biome. In the biome. That does not mean in the city. So, big boy, bring me more of you. Now, if we connect these across, I wonder if they'll notice, well, the open slots here are fine, though we need non-adjacency. So I think I saw that there's a open slot here that's non-adjacent to that. And then the same thing over here somewhere. And then we have all the iron we ever need. Non-adjacent. We have inspirations also. We have 5 more eons, so we're done. Or 5 more eon points. I cannot believe how I did that incorrectly. I built up the beautiful ocean so much and got absolutely nothing for it. So I believe we're gonna fail due to my misreading. We need 1 more point, and y'all are not expanding, correct? Like, you're definitely locked in place. So we have 1 more thing to build. You have... Where's your borderline's there? The other borderline is way out here. Okay, so what can we do to get you science? The coral rock gives 50 points, apparently. You'd have 16 points, and a winner is us. Show me the coral rock, please. It's 20, unless it's next to Coralbotica, because it's plus 30. Okay. We just need to get 16 points. Coral Rock is 15 points. Video game. Alright. Wait, Coral Rock, sorry, it's actually 20. We're fine. It gives 20 just for building it. Alright, so bring me more ocean, please. And then we're good to go, I think. This is free. And then rock, coral, wherever. It's not going to have coral touching it. It's not the big bonus. That's fine. Not enough biodiversity. My beautiful plans. My beautiful plans are all falling apart. So Manta Ray gives 5. 10. A loser is us, I believe. I don't see a way to fix this. Again, I need at least 16 points. So, the iron gives 20. Here we need 30. Wait. Iron gives more than that, sorry. It gives 5 for each. In this biome, there are 1, 2... There will be 3. The other ones will get bonuses also. You are non-adjacent, correct? This is what it comes down to. It's all this right here. The eons out of time. Humans are impatient. They become defiant and attack the giants. It's a real-time event. Every minute matters. In addition, every act of defiance will add doom. When the doom limit's reached, before you achieve your main quest, you lose. How dare you attack my giants? How dare you? Don't even think about that. Such joy. 44 points. A winner is us. Don't you dare attack my giants. There you go, team. There you go. Level up. Wait, you leveled up. Why are you not done then? Video game? Wait, we definitely got a turn there. We got 45 points in. So why is it still at 14? Yeah. Hello? Hello? Also, you can't rotate while the game is paused. That's unfortunate. Well, that's no good. So where's the border here? I'm not seeing a left border, which means it might abut on this side. That's outside of a city, apparently. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So I'm okay with ruining my biome. Well, I don't ruin adjacency. So let's see here. He's gonna keep building iron. We rip the ground apart. You're in the city. We get rid of food. Who needs food? Wait, it's biome based. It's not based on whatever. Where does it become difficult? So it needs to be in this thing. That's adjacent. Adjacent is hard to see on the backline there. This is non-adjacent, it looks like. Got exhaustive. But not in the city? Hello? So we're now destroying all kinds of biodiversity. We'll have to get science points somewhere else then. Doom of 1 is coming. Alright, so you just need a few more science points. You have the ocean inside of your territory, I believe. You do. So if we throw the plants here, they give a bonus to the coral thing. That'd be good. Did I not build the coral thing? I thought I had. Maybe it just wasn't quite enough. Okay, we then need to have actual coral here. The ones that give... Why can't I click here? Right. The ones that give additional science what we want. Okay. You can't queue things. So 1 doom has been added. I don't see the little people being angry and shaking their... Oh, they're there! Oh, good God! Oh, good God! The giant hunters are hunting the rock giant. They're throwing trebuchet rocks at the rock giant? Rock on rock action? What? What? After all the love I've given you? After all of my sweet, sweet affection for you? Rock giant, run away. Rock giant, you got things to do. Place to be. Move here. We also have an attack feature. We don't want to attack the peasants. They don't understand what they're doing. Anemone has been built. So plant guy, build a second one of those. And then rock guy, build coral rock. Not about diversity. That's why I didn't build it last time. The lack of biodiversity. They're coming to expand the city. But biodiversity is based on the biotica instead. Bedrock gives more biodiversity if next to a plant. Okay. Hopefully, that gives enough biodiversity. The plant is here. That we can then make our coral rock here, I hope. Or they're expanding. And that gives more science. I really thought I'd gone up another level in the Inventor City, but seemingly not. Either way, the camp northward is now processing pit vipers, right? Poisoned in the hunter. Everything is good. They stop hunting my giants. They now love the giants. Oh, that's good. That's good. And behold, the Grand Colosseum. Everyone's so pleased. The gods give, the gods take away. So we definitely lost some score. We spent way, way too many points on building that one. My knowledge of science needs some improvements. Planet done. 1 star. For that I get some nothings, apparently. And here we go. We got ourselves a new animal called the capybara. 10 food for each unique... is my giant attacking... I can't go back and stop him. Wait, why are they attacking you? They love you. Run away! Run to the stars! Alright. Everything is finished now. The achievements are getting more stars on each of the levels. I understand now. So the more stars you get, the more items you unlock gradually. Alright. Cool. More is completed. Alright. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. We have a new planet we can start if we want to. That said, I can't have them attacking my people. I guess we've completed all 3 of the human spirits. My sense is that we'd probably unlock a 4th god if we 3-star all of these. But I'm not feeling like going for that right now, I don't think. How do I feel this game? My hair being pulled up will tell you everything you need to know. It's engaging and enjoyable, but it does require a kind of thinking that I've got to go kind of slowly for. That said, the game is not real time, and so we can figure stuff out, of course. The game requires a knowledge of synergies inside of itself, which I think does give it a decent amount of replayability. My sense is that the expert is the person who immediately knows, oh, this fits with that, this fits with that. If I want to have science, I should build this kind of biome, etc. And yeah, I'm definitely not there yet. I imagine I could become there if I just spent a lot of time playing. And I think one thing I might be concerned about, and it might be like many other deck building games, is once you understand enough about how the buildings fit together, is there then an optimal build path that won't be tempted to play every single time? There doesn't seem to be much that's terribly roguelike here, I think, other than which of the leaders you get each time. I think. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed myself. I think that's the long and short of the story. I had a good time for sure. It was definitely an enjoyable demo. I'll be curious to see how the game develops as time goes by. Yeah. I think that's the long and short of the review. I had a good time, though I'll be curious to see how it develops as time goes by. And I hope it does not fall into certain traps. But I think it's a really good starting place for a really fun game. I think that is my story. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Like I said, I don't feel like doing any more plans right now, so I think I'm going to end stream there. A little early for sure, but I also don't want to start a brand new demo at this point in the game. So tomorrow tomorrow we'll have more and more demos of other games we've picked out. I'm sure you'll have discovered all the very best demos in the whole wide world over the next day or so. Hello, Sneaky, you just got in. I'm very sorry for that. Very sorry. Well, I'll be writing on their Steam page. As I said, I'm fairly sure I can't write reviews of games that are in demo mode. I think they have to be in early access for that. Now, I might go over and check and see if I can, because yeah, sure, I'd be happy to offer a positive review on the Steam page. I'm pretty sure I can't yet. I can put it in my Steam Curator page, I believe. So I'll go make a 2-sentence review on the Steam Curator page, but past that, not quite sure. Anyway, hope you have a good day. Hoping you're good. I'll now do my reading for class. Let's see if anybody's playing this game that we can potentially raid host. Let's see. Where is the screen? Here it is. So we do Twitch. And on Twitch, what do we find? We find someone is watching the game Deal or No Deal, or is it playing the game Deal or No Deal? I think they're playing the game, not watching it. This game is called not Deus, Rus 2. Am I playing it? Just a little old resorty. That's all for now. That's fine. Let's do no raid Hode. Actually, that's not very nice, is it? All right, we'll go and raid Salford Sal, a longtime friend of the channel. Playing some CK3. I don't know if you know this game, but it's a pretty good one. And looks like they're hanging out in Athlone? I think this is Scandinavia, maybe? I'm never quite sure. Is it the boot of Italy? Well, they're somewhere. Do enjoy. See you again soon. Goodbye, and thank you for being a friend.